Mystery Titans Theater, and we are going back old school for a very special episode because it's Johnny's birthday celebration, and it is the Frightful Four. My name is Travis Walash, and before we get to the birthday boy, we'll say hi to Chief J Historian, really pulling his weight today. Kelly T. Nelson, how you doing, buddy?
Is this us? Is this us?
I'm doing great.
Is us. It is. And of course, it wouldn't be the Frightful Four without our paste pot Pete, James Hamilton. How are you?
I'm good, buddy. I'm very excited.
Yeah, this is a great start. And of course, the man of the hour, it's Johnny's birthday, Johnny Hedgepeth. Happy birthday, buddy.
Thanks, guys. I'm doing all right.
Yeah, so please, can you explain what's going on here, Kelly? What are we looking at here?
Well, it's Johnny's birthday, so I had to get footage from the year he was born. So that's 1906. So here we go.
You only turn 84 once.
You only turn 116. Is that correct? Yeah.
This is a very
turn 116 once, right, Johnny?
Yeah, well, that's
specific fetish.
That's the age of my lungs now, actually. But, I am 52.
Yeah, the DC year.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So anyway, this is footage from France. And yeah.
No way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's
With
That's the least surprising thing I've heard.
They're subliminally trying to get us to support the chicken industry. You can see it, right?
Yeah, it was the studio. I can't remember the name.
I could go for a drumstick right now.
Into a thigh taker.
This what I meant with this film with the wrestlers is an allegory of the Algerian situation.
Yes. Music.
I know everybody is hoping I win, but secretly there is no hope.
I like early 1900s wrestling, not these spot monkeys.
All that jumping and that kicking.
Nice.
They slapped our tie.
Stanislav Zabisco is just shitting all over this, right?
George
Hey, Ring of Honor. They shook some hands. Okay, is that Godzilla in the background? What the fuck?
No, it's a rooster.
Hmm. Is it a prerequisite that they have to have nipples the size of dinner plates?
That is the French way.
That's how we do it over here. I don't know.
Over where in
Quebec? But this is some of the oldest wrestling footage out there, actually.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And then
I don't know. I think it's worked. I mean, it doesn't look.
I didn't know that. Right. I didn't know that Louis Pasteur moonlighted as a referee.
Is this what old JR would call catch as catch can?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I guess it's not Greco-Roman because for Greco-Roman you stay on your feet, I believe,
and you have to be entirely
nude. That too,
and it involves a ring, not the backdrop of a high school production of The Yearling, brought to you by Chicken.
The Yearling,
like a French impressionist painting.
We were just camping. We thought we would try something out. And
I have a camera I could set up really easy. It'd be quick.
The rooster demands it. We have to wrestle for our rooster overlord. I don't know about you guys, because I could watch hours of
this. There's a few different videos out there.
I love you.
I love you.
Je t'aime.
I just picture a Erasure playing over this. Dis-moi.
All right. Now here we go. Back to somewhat more modern. All-Star Wrestling. October 3rd, 1970.
Oh.
Somebody just got off their shift at the accounting firm.
Yeah.
But this is from the year that Johnny was actually born, so that's why I picked this one.
Perfect.
I love the deep
And you can't go wrong
shadows.
with AWA.
I love the
Income
deep
tax
shadows
season.
in this shot on. He's calmly
Yeah, it's like
explaining to you-
unsolved mysteries.
Yeah, exactly. The mystery of how my father's promotion went down the fucking. No real mystery. It's gonna be a short story.
In this episode from 1970, you'll see one of the oldest shows in the library.
Update. Mystery solved. It was the team challenge series of 89. That sank the territory.
And my father, Vern Gagne, the world heavyweight champion.
So we're going to see some
Emily.
studio.
Greg Conley
studio
looks like he's
wrestling.
about to do a 2020 story on the dark web. Nice. This is their opening music. This is cool.
All-Star
Those,
Wrestling.
I kind of like the satanic artwork here.
Vern's. If you watch out, I think we're cracking the code here. We're gonna figure it out.
Or
All of Vern's has like these secret messages to the youth. That's when he heard about them rock and roll. You mean like rocking chairs? He played that was a cover. Really, he's like, yeah, I know about rock and roll. That's how you sneak in the satanic messages to the
I love that your Vern Gagne has a slightly southern accent for some reason.
I don't know.
Where do you think he was
Never heard
from?
the bad talk.
He's from Minnesota.
Oh, that's
Vern
right.
was
There I am right
Pure
there.
Minnesota.
Yeah, he's
Never
for Minnesota.
Never had hair. What do you mean, like
Hail
rocking
Satan.
chairs? Yeah, that's right.
Hail
Dark Lord
Satan, yeah.
Lucifer. Oh, I like the colors of these ropes. It's unique. It's like the Philadelphia Phillies.
Looking good. I love my Phillies. Who's he wrestling?
Away we go.
Oh,
Some
I do have
greaseball.
the
Greaseball with sideburns.
Okay.
do have the card here.
Greaseball sideburns.
Blackjack Daniels.
Daniels. Okay.
Still fits.
Blackjack Daniels, but they also have Blackjack Lanza, who was a main heel.
Right.
Not really protecting the gimmick too well. Yeah.
Maybe he's the lost, loser Blackjack.
This is before Blackjack Mulligan.
Maybe this was the first tryout. Vern was trying this guy out. Blackjack, he's backstage going, Blackjack Daniel fucked Greg. Give me someone else.
It's like I'm better.
Yeah, you do it much. Like
Blackjack, you're gonna have to change
I
your name.
always forget
Blackjack.
how he
You have
talks.
a Blackjack.
A
Denise.
little bit of Daffy Duck there.
Denise is here and wondering who do we think lies more about the history of pro wrestling, Greg or Hulk, and also wishes Johnny a happy birthday.
Well, Hal, thank you very much.
I think for sure it's Hogan.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Greg Gagne is notoriously full of
Turn the
shit.
lights out.
This was done from that intro. I remember this brief period where Greg worked there at WWE. It was right after they sold him the footage and they brought him in.
Yeah.
He had some little backstage agent role a little bit. They used him for a few things and then fired his ass real quick because they just wanted the footage.
Right. This would have been on 24/7.
Yep.
Blackjacks I've wielded with these hands, you have no idea. Where I got my name.
Oh, hey, ho.
I'd love if he just came to the ring, just whipping around two blackjacks. Whoa! Every time the ref has to ref is coming to check.
All right, look, I'm going to say something, and speaking as a fellow baldman, like Vern Gagne here, we have quite a similar haircut.
Same.
I kind of get why if you grew up with this guy that you're all into this guy being the champ. But if I was a little kid discovering wrestling and I saw this motherfucker as the top guy, I'd be like, I'm not watching this shit. He looks like an old man with a bad haircut.
Yeah.
Right.
I know. I thought that, but at this time, AWA was doing great business.
Well, they made a movie right after this.
Golden
Right,
age.
right.
Yeah.
What was the year? When did the wrestler? Was that 74?
72.
Oh, was it 7? Okay, yeah. So
Or 3. Oh no, you're right, Travis. 74. Yeah.
are we gonna see that deadly drop kick? That was the key part of the plot. Who's barking?
That's my dog.
Yeah.
That's Daisy Dog. There's a fire truck going by. Somebody got stabbed.
It's Edmonton, baby. It's the playoffs. No, yeah, you were by far the much better team. But I don't even think. Look, I don't think the Oilers played that well either. I just think the Flames.
Heck
Flames
no.
played like shit.
Yeah.
The goalies both suck
Markstrom was
on both teams.
Yes.
I was telling Travis earlier. The other night, I just plopped down and turned like, oh hey, the Avalanche game is on against Edmonton. I turned it on. I turned it on perfect time. My nephew sat down and watched a little hockey with me, and turned it on right in the middle of the scoring spree.
Right.
Before they pulled the
Three goals.
goalie.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
That was a stupid period of hockey.
But there's just been so much of that in that Oilers and Flames series. It was just like, ugh. It's just everybody just like would lose their minds for five minutes at a time, and nobody knew how to play hockey anymore.
Daniel says no.
Man, you're a pin drop in that auditorium.
That's a TV studio.
Who's the ref? The referee looks like a fat version of the sergeant from Gomer Pyle. Ganya!
Let's see. No. Oh, that didn't even look.
Oh no, he pulled his fat.
Hey, just give me a minute, man. Hey.
I've never liked when they have the world champion just show up for one of these studio tapings. It cheapens the title in my opinion. Like the world champion should be above the Saturday morning TV, right? He should be he's treated as special, not just let's go see Vern in front of
I disagree.
Well, I knew you would. You always
it used to be one of the things that fucking annoyed the shit out of me. I was like that Hulk Hogan never wrestled on television. The one time he did it was against Rusty Brooks, because I'll never forget it because it was the only one. But what I don't like is this is too fucking. I hate it when it's too fucking long. I like it when the champ comes out and it's pretty dominant. This is why is he going this long?
I don't know
Daniels?
why. Yeah, no. Good job, guy.
The exception to that rule was I always loved it when Ric Flair would occasionally defend and be like against George South, and he'd get too cocky, and George South would get a little come back in and everything.
Right.
I loved that shit.
Older audience tonight.
Today. This is wrestling.
There's some hip youngsters. There's some hip youngsters in that front row.
Go to the Technical Institute down the street.
Yeah. So there's some horn rim glasses.
Yep.
Here
my weak spot.
Gonna get the hot finish here.
Gotta see that drop kick. Yeah, just I'm out of here.
Yeah,
Kick his ass, nerd squad. He's got
look at the mug on.
That was a great shot.
Look at the mug on Daniels. Oof. Oh boy.
The guy just keeps tossing him out of the ring. Feeding him to the dogs. The Vern's goon squad that he just has beat the shit out of him. Look, he's gonna do it again.
The head scissors.
Yeah.
Well, the AWA loved their King of the Hill spots. That was steady through the years.
Tell you what. Why the hell you keep asking me that?
Hey, Peg, do you think Alex Trebek is sexy?
Get out of my head, Luann.
Just go to sleep.
Sleeping now. Sleeping.
I don't like sleeping. I hate
See
sleeping.
the white light?
It's now time to sleep.
You see the white light? Walk to it.
Vern Gagne killed another man today.
With his bare hands. Killed a man with his bare hands.
I'm seeing a theme. I'm seeing a theme in hairstyles in the AWA. Right? And I'll tell you what, I've changed my mind. As a fellow baldman, I'm part of this team. Holy shit.
Yeah. President Kennedy has been shot. Haphazard in the house.
This is a Hamilton family reunion right here.
Vern's in the midst of his 7-year title reign here.
Yeah, just got started in 1960.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Are they playing the match game What's going on over there?
Yeah.
Could be a rankings board. Some territories had those back then. The man on the
Posted the
left is
bond.
Wally Carbo, who was the public face of the AWA since Vern was also the owner, but he didn't want to make that public, of course.
And the whole face thing. Yeah.
Marty O'Neill is the
It's
the
cheating.
commentator on the right.
That is a granite head on that man. Dude, look, it's just
Because
carved
the
out of granite.
flat. He looks
Oh,
like
yeah, look,
one of the
listen
bad
here.
guys from the Flintstones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr.
Well, so-
Slate.
Like the unfinished Geronimo carving.
His crazy horse. His
Crazy horse. Pardon me. Haphazard would say only one AWA world title change from 68 to 80.
That's correct. Yeah. Because
Crazy.
Bockwinkel beat him in 75 and then reigned for 5 years himself. It's crazy. Yeah, they didn't change titles very often in the AWA. Tag straps often once a
Look
year.
at this thing. Look
once
at
every
this
2
thing.
years.
This is like we
Oh,
used to
wow.
have these.
Rocky's Love Park
Oh,
Tap, and
call
they've
the
had to
number.
black out the.
Well, see, you can
Travis,
change
call the
it,
number.
you know. for all
Rocky's
the
Love
different
Park
plans.
Tap. That could be a lot of
And,
different businesses.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
I don't know what the area code is, but you got to call it.
gotta be.
Didn't need
Minnesota.
an area code.
Dude, that
yeah.
looked like the boards we put up in the nursing home where we'd list the activities for the day for the residents. Bingo, 2:30.
Not dying. 3
Hey,
o'clock.
is this the Love Park Tap? Yeah, I've got a birthday boy on the line.
Well, there's the blackjack, and
There's
Heenan.
blackjack.
Oh
Very
wow!
young.
Look at Heenan.
Heenan was maybe
Look at those
25.
mutton chops. Perhaps I could go as
Wow.
perhaps I could play a Brit. That's what they're trying here. He looks like
He wasn't even the brain yet. He was pretty boy Heenan.
You can call me BBC reporter, Robert.
Little
Heenan.
Prince Heenan.
It does kind of look like a World of Sport.
Yes, totally.
The
Yes,
ropes
I
are
kind of
really
like
nice.
this camera angle.
The cherry picker camera angle. Yeah.
And this is who Kevin
young-
Von Erich was
a young girl-
inspired with
Is this
Really?
for Barefoot Wrestling.
Yeah, a young
Is
girl
young-
of Monsoon peeks out from behind the curtain. Oh, look
Oh,
what we have
hello.
here.
Oh, I'm glad I was passing through town, Vern.
We got a young
See?
lion.
He looks just like James Dean he does, but barefoot.
Hank Meadows is the.
He looks like-
I'd like to wander through Hank's Meadows.
I love to see those tootsies just wandering through the meadows, Vern.
Like a little innocent boy, one roaming the countryside.
Just holding his socks. That's all I'm doing. Holding his socks.
Hey, it's a nice touch. He's way pastier from the waist down. That's a very specific Monsoon. I really like that.
Those legs. Oh my god.
Holy
I know.
Pace,
It's like he's been
pastier
put
than Ken
together.
Patera
It's like he's
circa
two
1987.
Two separate Ken dolls. One from the beach. The bottom is
He just walks around the beach in his jeans.
the bottom's Canadian Ken. Bottom's from Gordon.
It's so
It's so
just it's
funny,
all
I
I can
know.
look at. It looks like he's wearing pantyhose.
It is.
That's CGI. That's CGI. That's not real. He's like
It is a
Gollum.
freak show.
It's like how they
He's
did
a
Gollum, right?
He just
Oh,
anytime he doesn't goes out. Anytime.
I feel so bad. I apologize to the family of this, of Mr. Meadows. Unless, of course, it's Tim Meadows, former White House chief of staff. Then fuck this, fuck that family.
Then fuck that guy.
Yeah, it's so wild. It's so white. Please.
In his spare time, he farms cranberries.
hey,
He wears big waders.
hideous dropkick.
Hey, that's hot work. You got to take off your shirt.
That's right. But you gotta wear the waders.
Yeah.
See, you have to
Do
wear the
not-
waders. So you're,
But it's
do
roasting.
not take off your
It
waders.
is so hot.
His legs are what the Germans call cheese white.
He does look like a couple of cheese strings just sticking out of those red ginchies.
I can't I can't do a Gorilla Monsoon
What's-
impression, but he would say, "You pay big money for that in a restaurant."
Oh my gosh.
I'd order me a whole plate of those, Gene. Deep fried Tootsies.
Oh my.
This is my favorite thing we've ever had on the show. This is the
Really?
best thing that's ever had on we've ever had on Mystery Titan.
Oh, it's a good thing you were born in 1970. Or
Oh
else
my
you wouldn't be watching.
Gotta find more of Meadows.
Yikes!
I think this could be it. But what do you think? His gear just didn't show up?
What
Actually
color
had
is
full-
his leg
Probably has
hair?
full
I
like
can't-
tights.
I don't
Probably
know.
has full
Why
like
are his
tights.
legs chalk
Just
white?
a.
I
just
think
a
it's his
gentle
leg hair.
tug.
He actually has like white
Robert Heenan.
leg hair.
Robert Heenan, barrister. Oh, so this is back-to-back blackjacks, eh?
Yeah. That's another stupid thing.
Back to blackjacks.
The double blackjack show here on AWA. Oh, Bulldog.
Are you sure it's not? I think it's tights. I don't think it's his legs.
No,
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 he's barefoot.
Are you sure?
Yes.
those are God-given.
Or maybe it's just the footage.
Are they
quality.
feety? Are they feety like he's a ballet dancer?
I think it is. I think it's.
He has tights. He might
Does that
have
make
tights.
it even?
You might be
There's
right.
no way
You
that his
might
legs
be
are
right.
that much wider
No,
than his
you can-
torso.
You can see toe separation. You can see
No,
toe
What do
separation.
you, the
can't.
viewers at home, think?
No, I
I need
think.
to see again. I need to see
Oh,
again.
and we got a
Kelly may have
photo-
convinced me.
photo
$1 million
Cobra
dream.
Clutch here.
Yeah, Cobra Clutch. Burt Reynolds himself.
Let's
Let's go to Cosmo. Let's go. I'm off to Cosmo. I got a photo shoot.
Great, great heel.
yeah.
What kind of car does this guy drive? Yeah, I think you're right, Kelly. They
No,
are tights. He just
no,
doesn't
they
have
are
shoes.
not. I say not.
What now?
Did you see that? Did you see how white that asshole's legs are? Speaking of, that looks like
It
Gorilla.
is
does
Gorilla
look like
Monsoon.
Tino, but no,
It's not. No.
About the great Japanese star, right, Big K? That's right.
Who's this
Big
guy?
K. I
I'm
said
not.
Big K.
Oh, the
Big-
big, yeah, Kowalski, I think it was.
All-around athlete.
I've just
the Oilers
heard
tied
of
it
him.
up.
I've never seen him
Yeah, they
before. I've
did.
just heard the name.
Speaking as a member of the Anti-Italian Defamation League, I.
Oh, he's Polish.
There is nothing that has been in the ring.
Well, that explains why he went to the wrong meeting.
It's a big man.
With me, there is no two men, especially the B&G boys.
The name of the
That
interview.
sign- That sign,
Marty
is,
O'Neill.
dude, that sign is just batshit. Look at that thing.
I know. It's like from an SNL sketch from the early
Survey
90s.
says
Shit, survey says Rockford.
Well, that's what you can. You just pull the nameplates out and then put in whatever show you need to promote. It's actually quite
Oh,
efficient.
I'm not
that
saying
way.
it's Kelly. I'm not saying it isn't
They're
practical.
brilliant. I'm sure Vern invented that. That's like
It
out of
looks
his brilliant mind.
like something from Sesame Street or Electric Company.
I do like how one sponsor fell out at the last minute and they had to put that
I
black
guess
kind of
so.
tape on top.
Yeah, went out of
unless that is
business.
the
He's
sponsor.
banned. They're
Black
banned.
tape, black tape.
Oh, I thought that was edited in because they don't want people going.
No, because it's clearly, yeah, you can tell it's legit behind this guy's cow
It turns out,
skin suit.
you know,
It's like a
Vern found
Rorschach
out.
test.
Vern found out that they accidentally booked a rub and a tug massage parlor as a
Yes.
client.
Yes. How was I supposed to know?
It's right next to the
Remember,
what is it? The love pump.
No, yeah.
November. No.
Actually, it is. The rub and tug is the love pump. The love pump. He just
Uh-huh.
rubbed. He
He put
blacked
the
out
tape
the
on
wrong one.
one.
Vern, you blacked out the Easter seals.
You have someone playing a cop gimmick.
What is this get up?
Naked
Oh,
cop.
is it-
I'm a naked cop. That's
Oh,
my
I'm a
okay.
cop
thing.
without pants.
You got a right to
Driver,
remain.
no, he said a
You got a right to look
combination
at my
truck
balls.
driver and wrestler.
Homicide, pantsless division.
Shirt stays
Yep,
on.
he's
Gentleman's
dead.
name is. Oh, that I can't even say it because Johnny will probably pee and crap himself at the same time.
What's his name?
Bad Boy Belinsky.
Bad Boy. Well, that's how Bad Boy dresses. This guy is like an aging greaser. Is that it? Or is that a suit jacket?
Don't know.
Oh, he was introduced as a combination truck driver and wrestler.
I see.
They had to make him.
Oh, so he's a truck driving man. I get it.
I appreciate that.
Why do I need
like
pants when I'm driving trucks?
See, Vern was ahead of his time.
Nobody sees my fucking legs.
This is
Well, let me tell you
anticipating
something. Let me tell you
gimmicks
something.
of the 90s.
You do a 48-hour drive across this country. You got to be comfortable. I'm a pantsless driver. There's a lot of us.
Now there's a gimmick.
Oh yeah, you got to go pantsless if you're a truck driver.
Sometimes.
Big Daddy Diesel is the original inspiration.
Yeah.
Like he's taking on David from Sesame Street.
His name's Angel Ribera. Like the steakhouse.
Remember David, you guys?
Yeah.
Did David have that?
He would work at Mr. Hooper's store every now and again.
He had that, and he had the big sideburns.
Yeah,
and
just
sometimes
but this guy,
sideburn beard.
Did David? This guy's got like the Chester A. Arthur. He's got the mustache and the sideburns.
It's like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the early 70s. I've been watching Winning Time lately.
Oh,
I loved
so
it.
good.
I loved it.
So good.
Mhm.
The
What's
book is
that?
really good too, but
It's about the Lakers, beginning of the Lakers dynasty with Magic Johnson and
right. I haven't watched
It's
it yet.
really, really good.
We thought about watching that yesterday, but instead I watched the first episode of The Watchmen finally. Oh my god!
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You're getting around to that finally?
Yeah. Holy
Yeah,
shit!
that's great.
That's awesome too.
I owe that a rewatch, I think, for sure.
Yeah, that's a
I'm on a
super
fistful of West Coast
intense show.
turnarounds and my nuts are swampy. What do you want from me, Vern? Holy shit, I'm really funny shit. Rivera.
Ribera. Like the steakhouse.
Vern, I gotta tell
Steakhouse,
you,
yeah.
Vern was ahead of the curve. You know, people always say Vern was behind the curve. Pop
No, he's
culture
ahead of the
wise.
curve. Yeah.
But right here, he's ahead of the curve because in about 5 to
that was
7
cool.
years, truckers are going to be suddenly the hottest thing in the world
Right,
for a
right.
brief period of time. Remember
Convoy.
when truckers were just a huge thing?
Was
We
Smokey
don't,
and the
but I
Bandit,
know it happened.
Jerry Reed.
Convoy by
Reed,
C.W.
yeah.
McCall.
Right,
Oh,
Connor.
Dude,
A
there was
song
pop
that's been
songs.
forever tainted because of the stupid Canadian Convoy.
Of course.
Yeah, that's
But
not our
Smokey,
fault.
Smokey and the Bandit really kicked
Smokey
it
and
off.
the
Help
Bandit.
us.
I guess, but
Help them.
But BJ
Find the
and
children.
the Bear.
yeah. But every asshole bought a CB radio for their fucking Buick, and for a brief period of time.
Yeah.
Can you
Clint
believe
Eastwood
this?
There was a
with
dead
the
body.
orangutan.
And
Wait, hold on, pot
clearly, this guy had not kept the proper receipts, so he could not declare it on his T4.
Now let's go to two of the most vicious men in all of professional wrestling.
This guy would have been over like Rover if he could add Eastbound and Down for an entrance.
Uh-huh.
And believe me,
Honestly.
inside the ring or
That was
out
a
of
great
the
song. I love that
they
fucking
were
song.
the same characters.
I love the
love
first
that whole
Smokey. The
album.
first Smokey and the Bandit movie is goddamn funny.
Awesome.
man.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a
it's
really
one of the
funny movie.
Best movies of the 70s.
That's Stasiak? No. No, I thought it was. I saw that.
Danny
yeah,
Kaye.
similar.
That's Danny Kaye.
Danny Kaye.
That can't be
knew
what
he
he
got
said.
into wrestling. No, it's Kenny J, the Sodbuster, longtime AWA enhancement talent.
The Sodbuster. The only
Yeah.
okay, no, now that's a bad gimmick to have because the only thing you know Sodbusters from is they get killed in westerns. The bad guys killed a couple Sodbusters over there, and someone's got to come into town, take care of it. That's what Shane was
Bustin'
about.
makes me feel good. You're gonna
His
call
partner-
Sodbusters.
Partners Santiago Acosta.
You know, there should be a landscaping
Santiago
company.
Acosta.
There
Sodbusters.
It could be that does a Ghostbusters spoof of that.
I ain't afraid of no
Are
grass.
these? Who is this? Vashons?
Yes, the Vashons.
The Shawn brothers, Mad Dog and Paul the Butcher.
They look young. Wow.
This son of a bitch right here. And
The pride of Quebec.
Little big chunk of fudge, you son
That's
of
right.
a bitch, you are.
No, they
That's
were
the-
pretty young, yeah. Well, compared to what we're usually
No,
used to seeing.
invisible
them.
elbow. Made up for it.
You're killing him.
Oh, Kelly, just real quick. I told Travis this earlier. No, you're not into Letterkenny, and I get it, but the spinoff
My wife is.
Shores. Okay, well, the spinoff Shoresy,
Mm-hmm.
I think you'll love because it's not about the small town anything. It's just
I know it's about hockey. Yeah, that's
struggling
even
hockey
worse.
team. It's great. It's
Canadian hockey guys. No thanks.
It's so good, but about a bunch of washed up, never.
Yeah. Well,
Almost was
the
guy.
creator of Letterkenny himself was he was a prospect, hockey prospect when he was young.
Was he really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean not a top prospect, but he played for a junior team, I think in Ontario.
Sean is wearing his socks and dress shoes.
I had never, thanks to Letterkenny and this show, I never even knew what the senior leagues were in Canadian hockey.
Junior, yeah.
Junior A, probably, right? Oh, no, he's
Whatever
got to
it
be
is.
older, right? Yeah, so it'd be like semi-pro or something. It's not like AHL or IHL. It'd be like ECHL kind of thing.
Yeah,
East Coast, right?
ECHL or
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you see the camera on the outside there, you guys? It's fucking crazy.
Oh, I missed it.
Look at this. Look, you can tell who had the offensive move there. Eric, come on, let me take over. No, I am not French, sorry. Kenny J.
NEJ.
You know that guy at all? Who's that?
His album.
He's the
sucks.
Sodbuster.
The Sodbuster.
He's most famously he did a work match with Muhammad Ali in the build up to Ali
Oh,
versus Inoki.
Okay,
in
Kel,
76.
you and I
Johnny
watched
and
that, Kel.
We
Okay.
reviewed it on a Titans many years ago. Yeah. With Cosell, I believe, doing commentary.
Did he come into the hit song Sodbuster?
No, but I'm hoping Ali said, "Listen here, Sodbuster." That's perfect, right?
Ooh.
Sodbusting makes me feel good.
Avs go up 3-2. Sorry.
Remember when Jack Palance murdered the Sodbuster?
Bitch.
Pick up the gun, Mister. I don't
This
want
has
no
a,
trouble.
this has a lot. This feels like a lot more like a modern match than what we'd seen earlier. That's a nice touch.
There, yeah.
Can't
Why
count
doesn't
to
that
three if
happen
you
more
doesn't
often?
have an arm.
He doesn't touch the mat, it don't count. No, you can't. I say no.
Gonna roll around him like a midget with that midget spot or with the ladies. Nice, extra, just for fun.
Yeah,
Boot to
these
the
guys
back
were
there. He
more
can't
of
tell.
your
It was all an accident.
JTTS.
That's pretty awesome, actually. Ref can't tell it was me that
referee
did it.
just got
Oh, that's a good gag.
This is
That's a good.
hilarious.
What the fuck? It just
I don't
happened?
know.
They didn't even know.
It's so funny. Crowd's into it.
The
though.
referee has lost total control. Look at this craziness.
Suffered a concussion. Ooh, speaking
Ooh.
of. Holy smokes. Let's regroup, everyone. That their timing is way off.
Oh, this match.
What the hell was that run around thing?
This is Sodbuster. There's more.
Was
to
that
it
your
than
idea?
ACI.
That's Sodbuster. He is pissed off. I don't know what you said, but fuck man.
He keeps saying he's right sodded. I don't even know what that means.
I told you, you don't fuck with those farm boys.
I asked about his tractor out of general concern, and he got so pissed.
Or very.
Straight from my niece's wedding. My nice socks and shoes. Speaking of niece's wedding, I believe it is Moose. Moose is that's where he's away for today. And there's Crossface is finally at what's up, dude? Stirs, good to see you again, buddy. It's great, awesome time
Crossface.
last week. Awesome time last week.
Good show, buddy. Good show, Crossface.
High praise.
Yeah, right. I'm just sucking up to the new talent. That's all. Know your place.
Before you take his knees out, before you galooly him.
Yeah.
Ooh. This has been good.
What the?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with the
Good
messy
idea.
stuff.
The butcher picks Jay up, whips him into the top rope, lets him have the foot coming off.
No, mama.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
Oh,
God.
Ganeet, your heart out.
I thought this was going to be easy.
Jay hammered right down. Woodsman spare that tree. Picks
Oh,
up
my balls.
Jay, drops him right over on his stomach, right on his knee.
Oh, you got me by the left one. Oh my no.
I heard a pop.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that was awful.
Oh.
Oh, no, I think you jarred the disc. Oh, fuck. Something's fucked. Something's
Oh,
fucked.
your ear, your knee in my ear. Oh my god. Ah, fuck.
Yeah, it's. I'm hearing bells.
Can anybody else hear wee? Can anybody hear that wee? Can you hear that? Yeah.
Crossface wishes you happy birthday as well, Johnny.
Oh,
this
thanks,
is
man.
a 2 out of 3 falls. Huh?
2 out of 3
wow.
falls. Oh my
Holy
god.
shit, really?
Oh, good.
Yeah,
I could watch
guess.
this all day.
As long as Jay is in awakened condition, he's like trying to set him up and get him out of it. And now the Mad Dog said something to the butcher. and he gets
Blind
Jay
tag.
back
Oh,
in
sorry.
the back of the net.
Honest mistake.
Here in that ring, Kenny Jay from Cleveland,
I got
Ohio.
confused. It
I
happens
thought it
back
was.
here.
I thought it was my partner.
Kenny Jay over the knife edge.
The referee told me I could. I didn't know I could not.
Lets him have another one. The referee
Oh, I did it again. I'm sorry.
Or a chop, if you will. Kenny Jay trying to tag off. Pull back.
Wow.
I know it echoed.
Flavin.
I might have my player plugs.
Man, I wish we get more. The only thing that's missing is a lot more crowd shots that we get
Yeah.
from especially
Yeah.
in
You gotta
Memphis.
know
The
there's
crowd
some
shots are the
characters.
best.
Oh, dude, 1970s Minneapolis. That crowd's
Yeah.
gonna be just fantastic.
Yeah.
I think there's a guy in the second row, and no bullshit. I think he's in some kind of uniform.
There's a woman in a red and white dress that I really want to get a close up of.
I know.
Uh-oh, Costa's on the attack.
Oh my sphincter. Sean wishes you a happy birthday as well.
Ah, thanks, Sean.
Mad Dog Bashan. Front headlock. Turn around in the corner. The butcher puts the Costa in the corner. Gets him, gives him one.
See, someone's gonna wish. There's gonna be one fuck you to someone who wishes me happy birthday. Did
All
you-
those cards you guys have ruined talking over them. I get the hate mail
Now's
for
my
that to this
chance.
day from the original.
On the old
Mystery
one, the
Titans.
originals.
Yeah. This would be good if these 2 idiots would shut the fuck up.
You still get that?
Yeah,
Funny.
because people keep discovering them, you know.
That's funny.
Some people like them. Like a few days ago, someone kept commenting like throughout. Oh, well, actually, this, you know, he was clarifying things that we said, like constructive criticisms and stuff.
Yeah, I want to go back and
Most
dig
of the
into
time,
those.
it's hate mail stuff.
Yeah, it's been a while since I listened or watched the originals, but I used to watch those ad nauseum, man. That's why it's one of the main reasons why I wanted
Is this
to do
just like
again.
commentators or what? Because
They're just random YouTubers just saying,
Oh, on YouTube.
because they think
okay.
they're getting
See
a
the
card
see
to
the-
watch, but
the
then
camera
have
down
these
there, you
2
guys?
assholes commentating.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love
cool.
that camera. Hey, you know what? Fuck those guys. Look at that camera.
It's a news camera.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
it's a robot actually. It's-
It looks like
There's a robot in the
that
crowd.
one figure.
He's new to
yeah,
this planet.
He's hot. That's his snout. That's his eyes.
That box-looking droid. From
Is the
first
guy
Star
the
Wars.
dog from Doctor Who?
Yeah.
K9 or whatever.
A
Yeah.
real big one. It's a real big K9.
Boring.
Boring.
That thing weighed 6 tons and cost more than a house, Sean says. Yeah. And it gets really hot. You can don't touch the side of it. Ow, ow.
Ow, son of a...
It's like the melon or the corn baller in Arrested Development. I love the way everyone you can
Everybody's
tell
laughing
they really
and having fun.
The way they sell the how hot that thing is. Everybody sells it. a
Oh,
different way.
motherfucker!
It's so funny. Hot, 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 hot. That's what David Cross says after he touches it. Oh, I want to watch that again. Look at that kid.
I
in
would
the
love
front
to
row,
watch
too.
it, except for
Two kids.
so much of the on actor abuse that apparently happened on that set is
Oh,
terrible.
really?
But it's a very funny show. Yeah, they were really mean to the women actors on that show.
Oh, that sucks. Holy shit!
Yeah,
I'm
what,
about to go on the hike. Got to my backpack.
Jessica,
Well, I guess
Jessica Walters talked very
That's
openly
it.
about that.
Right. Yes.
Well, I guess
Hey,
I remember when they were having that discussion. Yeah, and it seemed like it was almost like a therapy session for a moment. Yeah, that's a real drag. Oh yeah, and we know about
I guess
Hank Kingsley now.
see if she was yeah, I guess if she was funny, Jeffrey Tambor wouldn't be such an asshole to her. But-
Sean is saying the cameraman lights his smokes by touching it to the exhaust vent to that camera.
Look at those straps.
Those are pretty nice. They are shiny AF, man.
Terror stories.
Terry stories.
These are all.
Can't read it.
This is all.
It doesn't really roll off the tongue,
This is all
does it?
Gold Dust complaining about his ex-wife.
And Canada.
Commentary from New Jack.
Oh, handsome
I
man.
gotta hold that microphone as close to those chest hairs as possible. It's an old reporter trick. Trust me.
It's got the atomic explosion
Reverberates.
mushroom cloud going
Yeah.
pretty good.
The
That
big
guy.
chunk
That guy.
of
Okay,
fudge.
that guy saw some shit in Korea, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That that announcer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Saying,
He's
or
killed like
or at least he's had to,
literally
he's had to
killed
announce-
17 people.
he's also had
Probably
to announce
WW too, not Korea.
announce a lot of
you know what?
tragedies.
He never talks about it. He just smokes, drinks, and eats steak.
Why can't I announce any of the good news? But no, they only bring him out there for assassinations.
No, he's
Siren,
Oh, my
Blinding.
eyes. Jesus.
the size of that thing.
Dude, Travis, this episode needs an epilepsy warning with those
Yes,
flashes.
yeah, with that shine, and you're right.
Oh
Yay.
blinded 13 children in the minute.
no,
Wow.
he's
That's
hypnotizing.
pretty crazy.
He's hypnotizing
Yeah,
children all over Minneapolis.
I
right now.
must support Vashon.
I must kill Gagne.
Weighing 242 pounds, Wolf Tyrone.
Wolf Tyrone. Oh, boo. See, that's a modern day heel in the South.
Wolf Tyrone, I think it
Okay.
was.
Wow, check it out the ear ball on that guy.
Young John Cena.
Pepper
Is that
Gomez.
Pepper
Is that
Gomez.
Yeah,
I don't think
there's
unless
not much footage of him out there.
Yeah, I was about to say, Kelly,
With good
unless
cause.
we saw him on one of those old things we watched. I've heard of Pepper Gomez. I don't think I've ever seen him.
Yeah, well, he's one of those guys that peaked in the 60s, then so you just don't have a lot of footage, but he was a big star.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this because this is like one of those names you'd see in the magazines and
Mhm.
shit that you never heard of.
Yeah. No, I've only seen a smattering of things. I think.
I always loved the name. I mean, it's vaguely racist, but
Well, it was the name of a baseball player in the 30s that played for the
okay, then it's
St. Louis
okay. So
Cardinals,
it's
I believe.
still racist.
Part of the Gas House Gang team.
Ironically enough, he was racist.
Oh, that I might have.
Oh no,
Oh,
that was
they're all
Pepper
racist,
Martin.
you
Never
guys.
mind.
Gotta just-
Okay,
gotta work on
okay,
being
Pepper
less
Martin.
racist.
Yeah. Was the baseball player.
I think there's a crime in sports about that guy. It's pretty interesting.
He's not the tallest of the wrestlers that I've ever seen in my life, and boy, has this guy got control of his musculature.
As a bald man, I've always wanted that haircut. Well, I guess it's the Forrest Gump. I don't know
Gump?
what you call it. The high and tight. I wanted that. The Hank Hill. I wanted
Sure,
the Hank
sure.
Hill. I could never pull it
The
off.
Bulldog Bob Brown.
Yeah.
Or
The
the
Bruiser.
Irving Nelson.
The Bruiser.
Bruiser.
The Bruiser, yeah. The Dick the Bruiser.
It was my dad's haircut for the last 50 years of his life.
I wish. That would be my haircut.
One you can
If
set your
I
watch
could
to.
only get one.
Johnny Unitas. That's another.
That's a haircut you can set your watch to.
Hmm.
As the Medusa.
Oh, Pepper's
As the
biting
Medusa of the Frightful
Oh.
Four, I'm afraid I can't relate.
him.
No, you can't. You have
Yes,
no.
I know.
You have no dog in this fight. I'm sorry.
That's right. That's
Well,
right.
I have the longest hair of anybody.
I was like,
man.
say, man, Doug, we got Kelly over here. He just recently shorted,
I'm
but
the
still
Medusa.
recently
Uh,
shorted. This is Medusa.
All right.
I haven't
well,
had a haircut in a year.
I just always felt like you were the wizard of the group. You know?
No, that's you.
All right, fine.
Yeah, you're the leader. You're the host. You can be the
Alright.
wizard. I'll be
Okay.
Medusa.
Damn it.
I'm also red-haired too.
It's a
kinda,
good
so.
point. It's a good point.
And yeah, your
Sorry, I
character
called the
fits.
past one right away. I called it right away.
You did,
very-
you
It's
did.
puppy.
Listen, Travis just wanted to be the hot girl with the hair.
Right, for once in my life.
Once again, he's typecast as the weaselly leader who's not good at it.
Easily leader.
With the big forehead. Oh, sorry, Travis. I don't know if you know. The big forehead is fucking massive.
They call it a 7-head.
Yadaski, the referee in the striped shirt. On top of that action. Checks in the shoulder. Doesn't have to do anything with it there.
Well, that red and
Show a
white
drive-in movie theater on that thing.
that red and white pinstripe on that guy's outside Superman underwear is a choice. He's the
Right.
candy man.
It kind of
hey,
seems like he made two choices.
Speaking of striped,
I can wear these,
striped,
or I can wear these.
striped shorts. Johnny
4-2,
Rod's,
fuck.
it's over. Johnny Rod's just had a surgery. Did you see that,
Yes.
Kelly?
Yeah, I did see it on Twitter.
I saw it earlier as well.
Yeah, he had some good things to say about the doctor, so that's good.
He's like giving his doctor a belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's-
fuck.
Yeah,
He's
he's
always like,
like,
okay,
I did another job, this time for the doctor.
Yeah, no. He's like, okay, no, Doc, as you know, professional wrestlers never had health insurance. I'm hoping you'll accept this championship belt in lieu of payment.
Seconds before they pulled the plug. That picture. Rest in peace.
4-2.
Yeah.
Avalanche. Over
That's a tough hill to climb there. James. It would make I can tell you, make that pill a lot easier to swallow if you guys went down 4 straight.
Yeah.
Be
Quick
like,
and easy.
I'd be like, hey, don't feel bad. We didn't win any second round games either.
Could be worse. Could be Toronto.
Yeah. But well, I thought Tampa looked
There
like
we
the
go.
team to beat. But now,
That
Well,
one I could see them coming back from that
Yeah,
one,
for
'cause
sure.
they're the champs.
Yeah.
But I mean, Rangers goalie is amazing.
yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah.
So, like I said, I haven't really been keeping up. So, Edmonton's still playing Colorado.
Yeah, and they're they're about to go down. Colorado's about to be up 3-0 in this
They got
series.
this,
Okay, good. I'll start to get interested.
Give
in my
Finn
second
Balor
favorite.
stomp.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh,
A man was
wow.
killed. A man was killed by Pepper Gomez.
Bombs
tonight.
away
Ladies
to the
and
head.
gentlemen, we just saw a man die.
Put a little pepper on that one.
That's how he got his nickname.
Yeah.
He's peppered with a
Oh,
He's
salt.
gonna need
Holy shit.
jaw replacement surgery. First World War.
First,
That man just
this man
died.
saw.
Didn't know
okay,
he was in
this
World
man,
War
okay,
One.
Korea. Shit,
Yes.
this guy saw some shit in Versailles.
The Great War.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Red Bastine.
Is that who that
Mordecai.
is?
A
We
red
don't.
Bastine.
We don't
We're not
use
allowed to
those.
say
We're
that
not allowed
anymore.
to say that anymore.
No.
You're not allowed to say Red Bastine.
Hey, come on, man. We
Hey,
want to
come
stay
on.
on. We want to stay on.
Stay cool. Stay
on
cool. Stay cool now.
Okay. I'm obviously missing something from another thing.
Just go with it. As far as you know, Kelly, Red Vastine is now an Irish.
Hey,
Did he kill his wife and young son or something that I don't know?
you wish.
I heard him say
No.
also that
It just sounds like a dated term that people use.
Exactly.
Ooh. We don't say that anymore. We don't say Red
Ooh.
Vastine
But
anymore.
I believe
They're
the
called
origin-
Irishmen.
I believe the origin was because you used to be able to.
They're called Scotsmen.
You'd order at a bar. You go, give me an Irish car bomb, and the people
Yes,
just
yes.
recently started going, "Oh, that's kind of racist." They're like, "Order a Red Bastille." Can't say that anymore either. That is some hair on Red here, though.
I know. He looks great.
Ladies and gentlemen,
He's French now.
on record saying they will win the world tag
He
team
did look
title
somewhat
in
French.
Rockford on November 11th. You'll want
Th-
to
You're a
those-
real francophone,
Oh.
aren't you?
Those are two eyes. That's from a different. It's not like on the same line.
No,
not
it's-
straight. Everything's a bit of a mess.
I think something probably happened on November 7th.
Whatever they were trying to
and it was
accomplish with
like
that.
a quick.
Once again, everyone, hail Satan! All service.
Hail Satan, everyone.
Vern's 14-year-old grandson was assigned to do the art here.
Right.
He just said, copy
I
the
don't
back of
think he
my.
had a 14-year-old grandson in
Yeah, I
1970.
mean,
He was not that old.
He's always had He was born with grandchildren. That's weird.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Hey, go.
He was
go
probably still in his 40s at that time. Actually, he's probably older.
Go.
I'm probably
Okay,
older than
Greg right here is like, as many of you know, my father had children young. Anyway, his grandson used the
I'm
back of his.
Googling this.
His grandson used the back of his math notebook as the template for that art.
Turns
I
out
had to get
it
that
was
in.
all a lie. Fabricated. It looks like it's like
Yeah,
like
no,
that
I'm
that Jonathan Frakes show. What
Travis
was
and I
it?
are the same age.
Totally. Truth or fiction? Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
It was
Travis
fiction.
Turns
and I
out-
are the same age that Vern was in 1970.
Dude, I
Nice.
highly recommend. Somewhere on YouTube, there is a cut together piece of just Jonathan Frakes
Yeah. Oh yeah.
delivering lines.
Oh, man,
from
the
that
way
show.
people will
It's
use that-
so funny. It's so
The way
funny.
people will use that with what is
Hey,
clearly
Holly.
a bullshit.
Oh,
There we go.
here's one.
Palmolive.
All in the family.
There you go.
I still watch.
Oh,
All
so
in
this
the
is where
Family
you can
reruns.
hear the.
Yeah, so I was explaining before you came on, Johnny, that this is ICW, so the outlaw promotion that the Papas ran
Oh, nice.
in Kentucky. But this tape, if you listen, you can hear the producer and the director doing their job. it's unique footage. You can hear them like counting down because this would have been live, shown live, I guess.
But that
And-
means the physical tape must have been like a studio copy. Or
Yeah, I
something. It
guess
must have-
so. But
yeah.
the person, it's a YouTuber who just uploads old VHS tapes that he finds in thrift stores and stuff. And he said he just found it on a Betamax tape. But if you listen, you can hear them talk, communicate.
Oh, I'm hearing it right. Yeah. I'm already-
Yeah, it's really.
I tell you
cool.
what, though. If I was a kid flipping around on Saturday morning, I saw this intro.
Yeah.
I'd be all in. This is a
sure.
great intro.
Sure. Lots of
Oh,
hits.
nice.
See
That's
dubs.
great.
I see dubs.
The music.
The music
Japan,
fucking
Canada,
rocks.
USA,
Mixed with that like
Australia.
red kind of porn studio.
Yeah.
Also, All-Star Wrestling.
Fred Garvin, male
Male
prostitute.
prostitute. John Back.
John Back.
On back,
Baby.
gone.
Well, this just in, baby got back.
John
I do
Back.
believe we're naked by Funky C, Funky Do.
Funky do.
That's a Simpsons line that will just go into my head when I'm not doing anything.
Will live rent free in your head.
Yeah.
Mine is
As the kids say.
mine is with good cause. I say daily. Daily.
Yes.
With good cause.
Oh, another shiny belt.
I know. I know.
It was
I want my
Kinda
baby.
gone so-
back,
like,
baby,
I remember we
back,
saw
baby.
that in,
Johnny style.
In Indianapolis as well. I kind of like that. Maybe it's due for a
Bob Orton Jr. worked at the
resurgence.
Oh yeah. Who else? Ron Garvin worked for them for quite a while. Bob Roop.
Sean says, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Democracy simply doesn't work. That's his,
That's his Simpsons go-to.
yeah. I also, another one I think, both me, my brother and sister, and I always, I'm a big boy today. when he's looking at video footage.
Home
Yes.
videos.
Another one is, Mommy, may I have some candy?
Crossway says the music is The Chase by Giorgio Moroder from the movie Midnight Express.
Oh,
Yeah, that
that's
was
what the
really
Midnight
good.
Express used.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that wasn't the exact
R.I.P.
thing.
Well,
He
with
just passed away.
Vangelis.
He just passed away.
Yeah,
right?
Vangelis.
Yeah. Oh, Vangelis just passed away. That's it.
Yeah.
But I feel like I feel like he may have passed away.
So look at this.
Wow.
A
stopped
young
paying attention.
Randy Macho Man Savage.
Wow.
Francis Ford Coppola is managing Macho Man Randy Savage.
Well, he was trying to raise some money
Ralph
to
the
finish
dog.
Apocalypse Now.
Rolf the
He had to take some
dog.
side gigs.
Uh-huh.
That's what I heard anyway.
I play the piano.
That's the rumor. I don't know who that is though. Actually,
I don't think Randy knows who that guy is.
Macho's got 2 straps.
I don't know who this guy is, but I'm in love with him
Call him
already.
easy. Wow.
The Spug
Yeah.
Bug?
Manager suspended indefinitely.
Oh.
He's still workshopping the voice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know. Can we try again, please? We're live,
There's a
pal.
lot of Cactus Jack in
He
that.
sounds more like Cactus Jack than I'm watching.
All right, totally. Interesting.
Where he's got the quiver?
Like the blonde. In
This is in
Comparison.
1979, if I didn't say the date already.
Sean says Savage looks like he killed a man for Allman Brothers tickets.
Maybe.
Hey, you know what? If I was on that jury, not guilty.
That looks like Michael Palin in the guy sitting down now in a Python sketch. Don't say that you should. I told you once. I'm here for an argument. I'm here for an argument.
What do you want? Well, don't give me that, you snotty face.
I told you once.
Your tongue makes me puke. Oh, I'm sorry. This is abuse. Oh, you want room 12A next door?
Crossface says, I, for one, welcome our new ant overlords. I would like to offer my services to help round up others to work in the sugar caves. Yep.
Mine that pops in mind a lot is Simpson, Homer Simpson. He's the greatest guy in history. From the town of Springfield, he's about to hit a chestnut tree.
Manchester.
And I
Kentucky.
can't see the TV, so you can.
You ever been to
see my
Manchester,
dilemma.
Kentucky?
Bernie Couches.
I don't believe so, buddy.
Oh.
Manchester,
Garvin and
Kentucky.
Super Grudge Elimination Texas Tornado match. Ooh, wow. There you go.
Give him the old Garvin and Roop.
Lexington.
This sounds like
Old Garvin
Izzy
and Roop.
Izzy Slapowitz.
That's
That's who it is.
maybe-
That's his name. Because they were calling him Izzy.
That
Oh,
was
so he's
Jewish.
the
Oh yeah.
very
Okay,
big
so that guy was the.
Oh,
he
the little
stole
fella?
Big
the
Boy
belt.
Williams.
Okay. Yeah, no, he was the
These are all
rather
Dr. Steve's
unfortunate
territories.
Izzy Slapowitz.
First Jackson appearance. What does that mean? Oh, Ronnie Garvin's first appearance in
At
Jermaine.
Jackson City
It means
School.
Jackson
Jermaine.
City, Kentucky.
Jermaine.
Is
Is that where your
Jermaine's
family's
We got Tito. We got Tito.
Oh no.
Frankfurt, Campton,
Frankfurt.
Eubank.
Frankfurt.
Eubank.
Montana.
Yeah,
I know
is that
Frank-
where?
Oh,
is that where you're
Frankfurt's
from?
Frankfurt's the capital.
Oh, really?
Yeah, nobody goes there.
Monticello.
They're all the.
Oh
the-
man, Ronnie. Ronnie
Oh, boy.
Garvin.
Oh,
Oh my God! I would not have
That's Ronnie
recognized him.
Garvin. Yeah.
Rugged Ronnie.
He looks like a late '90s dude.
Like
Just
from-
needs a hemp
What was-
necklace. He just needs a hemp
Rip-off.
necklace.
What was his name?
I can
What
tell
was
you
his
about
name in
Incubus. He's way into
WCW?
Incubus.
What was his name in WCW? where he would kick people. What was his?
Well, it was
In
rugged
WCW?
Ronnie Garvin in WWF, but I don't know. Lego hair, Sean calls it.
Yeah, totally Lego hair.
Look, this sounds like we're getting the They Live feed of this.
Consume.
Is he flat?
Jim Pride also
Yeah,
plays.
just in time for Pride Month. That's the other reason why Kelly
that's
picked.
great. Jim Pride also plays bass in an Alabama cover band.
Jeff
Sword. Oh boy.
The Sword and Slapowitz combination can't be beat. I like that Slapowitz has a whistle as well. This guy's having a good time. I've never seen him before.
I believe he pronounces it sword.
Very sparsely attended studio audience.
Mm-hmm.
You could,
Hey, we got front row seats. The bad news is they're also back. They're also the last row.
the only row. Only row seats.
This is a hostage situation.
And it's literally 12
guards
people.
gonna come by, rough up one of the kids.
Yeah, that little kid, that little blonde kid is not going to clap, and you're going to see a rifle just poke him.
Yeah,
they're actually all
International
lined up
Championship Wrestling.
Crossface says it's a
sellout. Methadone. They're all lined up for methadone that they get after the show. It's a sellout. That kid got a Misfit shirt on? No.
It stinks. Mommy, can we go?
Everyone just gets up and leaves in the middle of it. This is
I'll
just
tell you what the problem is.
a tented affair.
I just started listening to the direction, and it can be hypnotizing you into a deep sleep. They might be up to something.
No, Sean says you have to stay for the whole taping, and the probation officer won't sign your time card.
Well, gee, I just noticed something about the makeup. I just noticed something about the makeup of both sides of that auditorium.
Good point.
Kentucky.
I know.
Kentucky in 1979.
Still,
Oh, that chick's cool.
segregated.
She's cool. She's all right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, dude, my family was from there. Not everyone. My family certainly wasn't, but
she's the divider.
That is a segregated audience right there.
We like they're doing. Is it always so many shows in Kentucky? Is my question for.
That's
ICW.
where they were running.
Well, that was
what
what I was saying. They're called International Championship Wrestling, but they never left the state of Kentucky.
Kentucky.
They were purely Kentucky, and they were at war with the Tennessee promotion because Tennessee also ran in Kentucky. And then eventually you get the whole thing.
The outlaw territory. They were the outlaw.
Yeah, they were the outlaw.
You know what? That's to me, that's always such a bunch of bullshit, a bunch of made up fucking rules and shit.
Right.
No, who cares? You can put on another fucking show. They're outlaws.
Yeah.
Well, it was like I think it was more because Louisville was a pretty big city, and they didn't want to. Tennessee didn't want to lose that market, I guess. You know.
Yeah, but Kentucky itself didn't. As a proud Kentucky boy, a Kentucky-born successful federation. Louisville's big enough for two. It's a big city. I went to college there.
Yeah.
I hear you, Sean. That sucks.
But then Savage and other wrestlers, they would start cutting basically shoot promos on TV, saying like Jerry Lawler's a pussy, this Bill Dundee's a pussy, all this stuff about that.
It got heated.
Guys. Yeah, and then we're
getting a butt shot here. Did you hear that in the
Dundee,
mark that, Hank? He's telling them we might have to blur it.
There was a confrontation outside of one of the arenas where Bill Dundee brought a gun and pulled it out, and apparently Macho Man took it from him and pistol whipped him with it in the parking lot. That's one of the stories.
Well, you pull a gun on me, you little midget.
And then he went on TV and told everybody what happened.
Oh, I'd love to see that promo.
Yeah, I know there's some out there, some of the promos. But I don't know.
Just relax and find your chakra.
That like Roger Daltrey referring to this. Yeah, Crossface say Dundee pulled a gun on Savage outside of a gym.
Oh, it was a gym. Huh?
I done heard it was a Waffle House.
No, that was
Right
another
there.
one with Savage, where a cop he got into a fight with cops
The
at a
dog.
Waffle House,
Yeah, with the dog.
and one cop was holding him, and another cop was going to hit him with a nightstick, and Savage moved just like in a wrestling match, and the one cop hit the other cop.
It's
Oh,
a Three
man.
Stooges routine.
And then the other cop turned heel after that.
Yeah,
'Cause he
joined
didn't believe he
Savage.
did it on purpose. Yeah.
Yeah.
He joined Savage.
they went on the run together. Oh, dude, he was just pulling him right by his tape.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, right on
You
the
like
ass.
that?
Ow, ass hair, ass
That really
hair.
hurt. That really hurt. That really hurt. Just give me a second to
Just
recover,
don't
man.
pull
You
me
really,
by the ass hair anymore. It's cool.
like, I think you pulled something out. You pulled something out.
You got me right in the yam bag.
Cash and
No, you
receipts.
just.
Cashing a receipt.
Yes.
Oh yeah, so the ICW guys found out that some of the Memphis guys were at a local gym, so they went down to cause trouble. Crossface is saying.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real,
Sounds like
a real sharks and jets situation.
Yeah.
I hope they danced their way down.
Yeah.
Oh, this is just terrible.
Yeah.
Rough.
Deaf, dumb, and blind kid.
Feel the taste of my sword.
No, this is trash. Who's the guy in the black tights?
Sword.
Sword, and the
Jeff
other guy
Sword.
was
Pride.
Pride versus
Jim Pride.
Sword.
Bird and Pride.
All that. That long philosophical, age-old philosophical question.
Uh-huh. What's
Go in
that?
the distance.
Sword versus. Fuck, what was the other guy's name again?
Pride?
Pride.
Pride.
Sword versus Pride.
Channel 36.
We'll get you there, T.
WTV.
When are they gonna get to the fireworks factory? Crossface.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, and
Okay,
TJ is saying we need a Dark Side of the Ring on Memphis versus ICW feud. Yeah,
I got-
or at least I can't believe there hasn't been a documentary yet. Yeah, Crossface is saying he'd love to see one too.
I got one that I got a Simpsons that pops up in my head every now and then at work. Just 2 words. Andy Williams.
The look on his face. He is
He's
enchanted.
so happy.
He is enchanted. In a word, enchanted.
Oh yeah, where were they in Branson, Missouri?
Yes.
No, not Bronson,
Fourth
Missouri.
rate,
Yeah.
fourth rate Las Vegas.
Branson, Missouri is a little bit of a tough town, if you know what I mean.
Hey, Mark, we stop for ice cream? No dice. This ain't over.
This ain't over. That's it.
The other one I was thinking of is, hey, Poochie, it looks like something to say. Do you? I certainly do.
That's our
Hey,
boy.
kids.
That's our boy Crossface. Crossface is the Poochie of Mr. Tights. I don't know what that means. Well, I mean, I hope we don't have to send you off to your home planet at some point. Great, we're showing the butt again. I had mentioned the
This is
butt.
Gucci of Mr.
Don't stare into the
Why-
eye.
why would you show it
Stare
again?
into the eye.
Roop. Bob Roop.
Crossface says the most he's heard about ICW versus Memphis is listening to Cornette. I guess he'd have the most stories.
We're gonna meet on the corner of Rogers and Vines.
Yes.
And then take a right at Lanny and
Langeroff.
Speaking of Lanny,
Langer. Garvin and Roop.
When Savage
They were,
died, Meltzer wrote a great bit about the whole feud.
Oh, really? Cool.
Well, it was part of Savage's biography, but he gave extensive coverage to it. So if you can find that somewhere.
Whenever
Are you ready?
Crossface is off screen, everyone should be asking, "Where's Crossface?"
Where's Crossface?
Oh, that's going to be Ronnie Garvin's first Jackson appearance, if I'm not mistaken. Oh God. I'm gonna throw up this.
So
This
many
is
high
fact.
schools.
I thought he didn't have a shirt. I thought that was the top of his shirt. That was like. Slapovitz has been a pleasant surprise.
Dude, it's really.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're a huge fan. I get it. Me and Joe are too. A huge fan of overtly racist characters in wrestling.
Is he? I mean, I have it like.
Yes, he is.
Is he? Wow.
It's an anti-Semitic. He's Izzy Slapowitz.
Yeah, all right.
Dude, come on. That's
Well,
like
I
a
mean-
vaudevillian anti-Semitic
Yeah.
name.
I mean, I'd like to see. I want to see what he's doing. You
He's
know what I
picking
mean?
his nose for some
He's got a
reason.
lot of. He's got a lot of personality.
Maybe there's some depth. I don't know.
Young Justin Bieber.
These haircuts. They all go.
They are
the same.
Lego. I think these guys swapped lids before they went out there. I am to Roger you roundly. For exactly 48 minutes.
I call this one the snake.
Yes. I'll do some seductive poses to put you in the mood.
It's Garvin again, but he has a mustache this time.
That's Garvin. Holy shit, man. I didn't
Yeah.
even...
Oh shit! I thought it was a guy with the
yeah,
same haircut.
Oh,
He looks
thought
like
it was,
Dino Bravo.
but I was
Dino
wondering
Bravo
why
and
he
Garvin
had
look a lot
mustache.
alike.
So I grew this mustache in 10 minutes.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
They tucked me
I was
in.
on vacation. I was
I'm
just enjoying myself by the pool. Garvin.
Alice Cooper goes down.
Savage.
Savage was
A
masked.
lot
Wow.
thinner than.
That's
Holy
Savage.
shit.
No.
No.
That's not
That's
Savage.
not savage.
No, the other one was Savage. The
Oh,
one,
yeah.
Okay.
or I'm pretty sure it was.
What's that shirt say he's wearing?
It's the name of a local strip club.
And that haircut. That is late 90s, early aughts. Baby.
His French,
baby,
hey, the French Canadians were ahead of the curve on that one.
That's right.
They
We
usually
invented bottle service.
That's what it says.
Does
Bottle
say
service.
bottles service. Yeah, it says bottles something or battles. Pretty cool shirt. You can grow a mustache. That's what Crossface is saying. That's how much of a man Garvin is. You can grow a mustache in a matter of minutes.
Yeah.
A sheer manly force.
Thanks. He got the joke.
Yeah.
Listening to the directors reminds me of that shot of Westworld when they're on the train
Right. Is that,
and you can hear like the train conductors.
the new one or the old one?
The old one, the good one.
I like the first season of the.
Yeah,
I'll
Good.
tell you what, I
it's
wasn't.
the best season.
Hold
I
on a
just wasn't
second.
drawn.
Hold on a second. You don't like the Yul Brynner Westworld?
Oh
Love
no,
that movie.
no. But I like the first season of the show. But I think it lost its way from what I saw after that.
Yeah, because they went out of the Westworld concept
Mhm.
and kept making seasons. I'll watch all of them, but still,
hmm
the first season was by far the best.
Yeah, I'm excited to dig into Watchmen though. How many episodes are there? On
It's
that?
a
10?
8, I think.
I can't remember.
10.
It's not the full 12, is it? That'd be
I
good.
don't think so. They're longer than normal, aren't they? Like each episode is.
Yeah, 107 minutes or 8.
Hello. Who?
Is that the brain again? No.
No, that would not be the right.
Yeah, TJ saying
Crack out
that's a
the
proven.
poetry book. There's Leaping
Leaping
Lanny.
That's
Lanny,
Big
I
Boy
see.
Williams.
Yeah, I
Big
do
Boy
have it.
Williams. What? Look at the outfit.
Yes,
on Big
he
Boy
is.
Williams.
Sean is saying that's a promo where Garvin exposes that Lanny and Randy were brothers.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's Bob Orton. Yeah, it's Cowboy Bob
Wow,
Orton.
yeah,
Yep.
looks super young.
That is a schlubby looking mask.
All right.
Dude, notice that a
Doug
sweatshirt?
Vine, the pride of Alabama. In
The
case you didn't
Tennessee
know.
stud. Wait,
There it is.
the Tennessee
I know.
stud. Which one is he? Is that Leonardo
I-
or Michelangelo?
I don't think it's Robert Fuller.
You can tell because those are tight. Those tights would look huge.
Poem called "More Good Neighbors" by.
I guess
Lanny
that's
Poffo.
probably it was a joke on Fuller, right? Because he was part of the
All right,
Tennessee.
Kelly. This is a poem called "More Good Neighbors" by Lanny Poffo. Steve and Andy Giordano used to be our next door neighbors when we lived on Staten Island, USA. Although we didn't stay too long, we still have many memories, and I would like to think of them this way. Forever, Andy's in the bathroom always messing with her hair, while Steve is on the phone with business calls. Raven is their hyperactive dog who'll be remembered for leaving all 4 footprints on the walls. Josie, Dottie, Nikki, Donna, Jane and Billy, Scott and Glory, Jerry, Stephanie and Justin, and the rest.
Jesus,
I
are
was
they Catholic?
surprised. I was surprised to find the Eastern people every bit as friendly as the people from the North and South and West. Very good. The Giordanos. To the Giordanos.
Classy.
Wherever they may be.
Classy.
Dude, I thought that was going to end in a key party.
If you read between the lines, the subtext. Look at the metaphors he uses. We love Bob Orton. Who won the raffle to be in the match? Sean is asking. There we go. Put that sucker on.
Ah.
In that black mask.
This filmed inside a tin garage. What the fuck?
Like Quonset.
This is in the industrial area of Louisville. There's a lot of storage unit facilities nearby.
Who's on commentating? On
I
commentary
have
right now?
no idea.
It wouldn't be Daddy Poffo, would it?
No, you'd be able to tell.
Well, I hear a gruff guy, but
That was
okay. This big daddy
awesome
guy.
execution there, even at a very young age.
Wait till look at this
Orton.
big daddy guy. This guy looks like the absolute drizzling shit.
I know.
Like, I think he's got a. He's
This
like, I'm
guy
just a
too.
good old. I'm a good old boy who wears black underwear
Yes.
over the white underwear.
I'm
Look,
the
they're
ant.
cut off. He's got they're cut offs.
Crossface says they were able to convert an abandoned gas station.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going to happen when that guy goes in?
Yeah, I wonder why Orton was working outlaw territories. He always seemed to be
Well,
pretty
79.
solid.
I mean, 79. What? Where else
Pretty
was he?
fresh. Yeah,
Still pretty fresh. Florida.
Florida, Georgia.
wonderful.
Those are
You
the
know,
two I
he'll
can
take a
think of.
fucking dollar. You know, he'll take a dollar if he needs to take a dollar because you know what the NWA didn't give a fuck about? Memphis.
That is true. Yeah, I don't think they ever got help loading up cards to take
Yeah.
on the Poffos.
And look at this. I mean, there's some talent in there, and there's just a lot of just shit. Like, look at
whoever
this guy. Whoever this
goofball.
fucking guy is.
Yeah.
He's been in there 3 seconds, and I know he's
Army bug. Call me Army bug. Go, Zowie. I'm
Yeah,
out of
he makes-
here. Retreat.
Here
Makes
comes
Lanny
Big Daddy.
Poffo look like a giant.
Speaking of,
Oh no.
so this guy,
A
Is he in
feud for the
sneakers?
ages.
we're kids.
So
And
both Crossface and Sean are saying that Bob was in ICW when Randy was born. Bob Orton Sr., I guess.
Ah,
Okay, so what's this guy's gimmick? Because he's wearing He's wearing a red sock and a black sock, and he's dressed like a moron. Is this supposed to be like a hillbilly moron character? And he wore a trucker hat. Because that looks
Randy.
that looks like if
like
someone
the mighty Igor or Igor, you know,
yeah,
that
something like that, but southern.
And
Look at that guy.
Ivan Putski had the same look.
It looks like dude. It looks like I done forgot to put on my underwear before I put on my long underwear again. Whoop.
I had to borrow these shorts.
Yes. Bob Orton Jr. Wow.
Well,
So
Cowboys
Randy
done.
would have been born around here. Crazy. Yeah, I guess that's right. Well, no. How old is Randy? This is 79?
Yeah.
This is 79. Okay, yeah. So Randy's what, 78, 77? Is he older or younger than
his age?
1, 2, 3. He just comes in for the pin. I love it.
on the other fucking loser.
Randy was 27.
Okay, you know what this was? They needed to rent this old gas station.
Randy Orton. When was Randy Orton born? Randy Orton, Bob Orton Jr.'s son.
Don't know, but I do know is that the
When
guy
was
in
he
the
born?
green.
Yeah, I think 80. I think he's over 40 now.
Yeah, so that's what they're saying is he's born.
Okay, the guy in the green and the hillbilly in his underwear.
Oh, Randy Orton was born when they were.
Yes,
You're right. Okay,
yes,
I
that's what I said. That's what I know. I mean, I
yeah,
phrased
Orton's
it
been there. He was there actually for.
That's a good
I
question.
thought you meant Bob Orton Jr. was born.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me.
Confusing.
I
Was
didn't know what the fuck you were
confusing.
Because Bob Orton Senior was there.
I know.
Too.
I read
It's a
it in a weird way.
three-generation deal.
Oh, fuck. How many times do we have to find out about these events? Was Randy Orton named after Randy Savage? Haphazard is asking.
Probably not.
Possible.
I doubt it.
Well, what other Randys were there? Like, was that
There's probably lots of Randalls out there. I'm sure it's probably more of a family thing. You know the guy I met briefly? Come on.
Briefly? I think they knew. It was more than briefly.
Oh, briefly here. What they got? I mean, come on. I'm just thinking that the guy in the green.
Always got to be a contrarian, John.
Yeah, you know the guy in the green and the hillbilly dude there. It was like, did they own that space and got to be in that match because they got the finish. And you never heard of them, and they both fucking sucked. And because the green guy, that wasn't tights. That was a sweatsuit. It was a fucking sweatsuit. Yeah. That's Pistol Pez Watley.
Look at him grabbing his balls. On the left there, he's really out.
Oh yeah, baby.
So
check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out, Kentucky.
Iron. Just eyeballing that camera.
Oh yeah.
Man, as soon as we're done here, I'm gonna pound the shit out of you.
Boop. What is up with that?
Bob Roop is
no, it's a Phil Mickelson. Phil Mickelson in the middle.
And a fat Bobby Heenan on
Yep.
that. Right. I think that's it, maybe.
Oh, but now we move on. Oh yeah, so maybe we should
To the city of brotherly love.
Oh no.
Or no, it's
phone.
just
Ooh,
Dr. Zhivago, baby.
Zhivago. Leave this on.
That would have been a two-nighter
let's shoot this.
back then on TV.
We're watching Dr. Zhivago,
two-night
baby.
Presentation.
John was saying that was
random
Pez Watley, Bob Roop, and Bud Dwyer. It was not Bud Dwyer.
Yeah.
It was not Bud Dwyer.
Bud Dwyer.
Hey, that is a happy birthday present to me. No, dude, my favorite category of jokes is one of them is Bud Dwyer joke.
Dark.
This is latest episode of Obi-Wan.
Like Guinness. I forgot that he was in this movie.
It's David Lean and
Politic Guinness.
Blood pact at one point.
I just 2 months ago, I just decided to watch Bridge on the River Kwai just for the
I haven't seen it
fun
in
of it.
so long.
Yep,
loved
I
it.
laid
It's
on the
one of my
couch.
all-time favorite movies.
I laid on the couch on a Saturday and just watched Bridge on the River Kwai.
Yeah, every
It was a
2 or
great
3
day.
years, we will watch over Christmas holidays a David Lean epic. And the last one we did was Lawrence of Arabia. So I think we're due. We're due for Bridge.
It was on Turner Classic Movies, so I turned it on, and it was the last 20 minutes of Lawrence, and then it was that.
I remember when I used to work at Crossface saying, when are they going to get to the fireworks factory? When I used to,
We're
when I
there,
used to have
buddy.
to do a
We're
half
there.
shift. Every time I'd have to do a half shift when I worked in food and beverage, I'd call it a Lawrence. I got to do a Lawrence. It's 4 hours.
Omar Sharif.
I don't want to be a jerk. I don't want to be a jerk, but isn't there like 20 minutes left of Dr. Zhivago?
We're not going to watch all Dr. Zhivago. There's literally, we could watch 3 minutes.
There's like
how
a,
and then it looks like we get
20
some
minutes
news. It looks like
left.
we've got giraffes and stuff happening. And
Oh, I watched
no,
the
no.
news.
Let's get to the
No,
news.
we'll
the
skip
news.
ahead. We'll
Let's
skip
get to the
ahead.
news.
We'll skip ahead.
Get to the news.
We're off to the Philadelphia
How are we gonna know
Spectrum.
what happened, Travis?
How will we know? The giraffes.
Oh,
Hey,
here we go.
Merkel,
John Valiant
how was
versus
that?
fucking
Moose is in the
undefeated
house.
Jerry.
I hope
Hey,
you
Moose.
had a
Look at the
good.
whole card here.
Hope the wedding went well. Oh, this is interesting that we're getting
Moose
all this.
Monroe versus
Bulldog
DiBiase.
Brower. Wow, the human riot
Wow.
squad.
Oh, dude,
The one-man riot squad.
This is a Titans of
Control
Wrestling.
Delivery Jones.
Oh, dude, that is a Titans
Steve.
of Wrestling all-star
Oh,
card.
wow. It opens with
I
our
don't think we're
Rex.
getting the whole card. But,
Yeah, I don't think so either.
We'll see.
Look at Dick Graham. Look at that outfit on Dick Graham. That man knew how to dress.
This is pre-Cal Redmond on
Wow.
commentary.
What year is this from?
I think it's Vinny Jr. This is 79, August. We've seen at least one match from this card for Titans years ago.
Mhm.
I think that's it, though.
Cool. Can I get a quick judgment on my chest hair, please?
We're
Jerry.
taking callers.
Jerry Valiant against Andre.
Lots of action coming up tonight, fans, so don't go far away. Let's go now to ringside in the ring. We're getting the participants.
And now there's more of a level of professionalism as we get to the WWE, boys. I know that's an unpopular thing to say.
Welcome to the world famous Philadelphia Spectrum.
Crowd, that's the Spectrum, baby.
For another action-packed
Who's that kid?
championship.
Ladies and gentlemen.
This evening's matches
It's
are
Philadelphia,
fans
Sean. Yeah.
supervised.
I don't know how much. We're only going to get. It's an hour and 45, so
Howard
we'll
McCall
see.
is your commissioner. Chief Deputy Commissioners this evening are Nick Santoro and John Esposito.
That is a real young.
EMC.
That is a real young Capetta.
Mm-hmm.
The referees this evening.
Look, his suit fits.
In a
That's
mint
odd.
green, yeah.
That
Yeah.
mint green suit. We never seen that before. We've only seen him in very ill-fitting outfits.
I wonder if I need to
Mhm.
start seeking out
That's true.
as the host of
This is
future
the
wrestling
first
shows. Like,
minute
what
is
type
set for
of
one
suits should
fall
I be
with a
seeking out?
20-minute time limit.
Yeah, James, I gotta
Introducing
send
to
you
my
some of the
right
stuff
from
from.
Panama City,
Ruffled
Panama.
tuxedo, I think. Is
Oh,
it.
yeah,
no,
well,
I
I've seen a
don't
couple
want to go.
pictures.
I don't want to go too broad, right? I kind of like what I had before. I'd love to have I want to make a
King.
patch. I want to make a patch for the.
Weighing 228
Oh, Haphazard is in the UK. Love you, man. He's got to go. It's very late there. Take care, man. But I
Not
want a
bad.
pat.
Oh,
I
boy.
want like a sewn patch on the thing like they'd have back in the day. That'd be pretty cool on my lapel.
As if it's a network
Totally.
or the patch. Will the promotion have a logo of sorts? But
Yeah,
then
yeah.
they-
We just got. I'll send it to you.
Okay, is the logo? Can the logo be used in patch form?
I think so. I think so.
There
I think
you
we
go.
could figure or a way to shorten it. Yeah, I think it would look pretty great.
Get a long, skinny mic like your Gene Rayburn.
Oh, I love it.
What's up with that rap?
Moose is saying I had no idea Capetta even golfed, and he won the Masters. Sean said he got it in Singapore, home of the shiny green suit. From the outhouse to the penthouse. That's what Crossface is saying. This boost in quality.
I'll be right back, boys. I'm gonna go outside.
I do miss the directors. Birthday
Go
smoke.
in the chat, Johnny.
shoulder block as Steve King is down. Mascara trying another shoulder block.
Oof.
No. Look to be he's
Who do we
starting
got here?
shoulder block.
Or is Kelly gone now too? Damn it! I wanted
Everybody's
some-
gone. It's just you and me, baby.
So we just know that there's
No,
two. Okay, blurry
He's
dudes
around.
in red. Who are these fellas?
So two blurry dudes in red. I don't know. I could take a guess, but I'll get in trouble.
Mascara's got to be alert
Yeah.
because better keep his mind on those.
No idea.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't hear. I mean, I
The
saw that.
names?
Yeah.
Yeah, who are they?
Steve King and Joe Mascara.
All right. So that was in that.
I was gonna say that. I was testing you.
Steve King we saw a lot on Titans of Wrestling. Joe Mascara, I don't believe we ever did.
Hey,
But yeah, this morning the match will be as boring as shit.
Yeah, from what we've seen so far. A couple of red tight gentlemen. One a bit more darker crimson.
bring back those French boys.
That's right.
Slightly darker.
He's twisting the left leg to get a little, gain a little psychological edge here because.
Well, the wrestling action so far tonight has been pretty piss poor, but
It's true. It's true.
I think
Dismal.
we're in for at least one barn.
We had
burner.
that Vachon's.
Yeah, oh
tag
yeah,
that
the
had a
tag
lot-
actually. Yeah,
yeah.
that wasn't too bad.
Scare the other guy, but it does let him know the other fellow's pretty much in command. Very much in pain right now.
Oh my God!
Wow.
He said, no.
Let me take a look at that.
He'll
Is that
never
the-
drive again.
No, it's not. It's not our Mario guy. He's driving foot.
No. It's his, yeah, he only has one. Who was the Mario guy? I forget.
Nah, is a lot later. Or later than what year are we now?
This is 79.
79. I don't think he would have been there yet.
You're thinking of Roman or
Yeah.
Gilberto Romano.
Wrestling next month here in September at the Spectrum. Tell you about that date a little bit later on.
It's just Cal, or it's just Dick doing solo commentary.
Yeah.
He was paired with Vince.
That's the name of my autobiography. Just Dick.
Doing solo commentary.
Dick.
Just Dick, colon,
Dick.
colon,
Colon.
doing solo
Yeah, it was
commentary.
usually
Solo
Dick
commentary.
and Vince at this time.
Both wrestlers are back on their feet again. That could have been a pin.
Dick and Vince, the Linda McMahon story.
Oh, this is bad.
Yeah.
Well, it is the opening match
Mhm.
Sure.
of a WWF card. WWW. Oh no, they were WWF this time.
No, they were just one W.
Yeah.
Were you guys watching? Did you see MJF's promo?
No.
Yes, yes.
Did you see, have you seen? Did you see the Anarchy match, James?
No.
No, I
Kelly,
didn't see the
Kelly, you
Anarchy
got to
match.
see that.
I
Kelly,
just-
that's
Yeah,
like-
if I
yeah.
can, I don't know. It wasn't on YouTube, so I didn't
Yeah.
look any further.
Eventually, that's just it was the types of it's total TWF what we used to film on a trampoline style.
Give me a
just
few
madness.
years, and then I'm gonna go back and watch all this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
cool.
go back and watch all this stuff. But right now, I'm totally other than getting together with you guys. I don't watch wrestling at all.
Yeah, no, I.
That's
dig-
funny.
I
I've been dipping back in.
Yeah, me too.
I've been dipping in and
Me
out.
too. Are you talking about the MJF moose or the Anarchy? You said it went too far for him to believe it. I mean,
The MJF.
Yeah.
I think it was a work.
But I
it
think-
was
I
a-
think-
yeah, for
of
sure.
course it is. Of course it is. Yeah. MJF. Yeah, of course it is. But and because there's like a ton of references to the pipe bomb, but I think post pipe bomb, it's impossible to do that again. Because a lot of people believe the pipe bomb, right?
Yeah.
But anyways, we'll see what happens there, and we'll see what happens now that Punk has the uber complicated statement that they issued when they could have just shown a tournament bracket. Winner of the Royal Rumble faces John Moxley, and then whoever wins that faces winner of Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Hiroki Goto at Forbidden Door. So what about, and that's the interim champ. So what, like our buddy Max had the idea before this was even announced that put it on Hiroshi Tanahashi because New Japan doesn't have anything for him right now. If it's just for the interim thing until Punk gets back, then they get their match.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
because then you can do a unification with Punk.
Yeah.
And because that was going to be the match anyway.
Right?
And Moxley's already had the belt once, so he doesn't. Yeah. I agree. Are we going to get D-Bry versus?
But that's why I wonder. We get Danielson against Tanahashi. That'd be pretty nice.
See, I've given up on wrestling so long ago that I'm still calling him D-Bry.
D-Bry, yeah.
Against who do you think? I want to see him against
Danielson.
Okada personally.
Oh, but I mean, like, it might be Danielson is the one who wins the Royal Rumble and faces Moxley. That'd be pretty good.
I think you gotta have Danielson take on a New Japan guy for a card like that, don't you? Like a dream match. It's got to be him against Okada.
Well, it would be him and Tanahashi. It would be him and Tanahashi. Why not?
Well, it's a super card between AEW and New Japan, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
like that's what you could
run an AEW match.
No, that's what I'm saying. You could have Danielson win the Battle Royal. He beats Moxley, and then it's him against Tanahashi at Forbidden Door. That's
right.
Good.
Yeah. Sorry, but yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be Moxley and Tanahashi.
Yeah, that'd be fine too.
But I'm thinking D-Bry should be against personally Okada.
Don't Danielson and Tanahashi already have a program? Haven't they already done it in Japan?
In Japan, really? In New Japan? It might have been a long time ago. I don't think so.
I don't know. I'm asking. I mean, I'm not.
I don't think so.
I don't think. No, Danielson has never wrestled for New Japan ever, as far as I know.
He's wrestled some different talent. Like he wrestled with. I mean, Kenta is a New Japan wrestler.
And
Danielson and him have had. Oh, there we go. That guy won. Johnny thinks he should make Miro interim champ. Like he had a good promo too. Yeah, it's an interesting step, but it kind of fits in with what MJF said in his promo, in that he's kind of sucking up to the ex-WWE guys. Tony. I hope we never see Tony Khan on screen, like in a thing, but
yeah, no kidding.
What'd be great is if MJF can run this promo just with him yelling at nobody, kind of thing. That'd be pretty great because he's
just at a door.
Good. He's so good.
Well, it sounds like they're building to a young guys versus WWE guys program, maybe.
Well, you've got the sports entertainers in
oh yeah, that's already happening. Yeah,
the Jericho Appreciation Society. One of the guys refers to it the AEW Galaxy. That's what he calls it. They say they're sports entertainers. It's pretty good, man. The 2.0 guys are really growing on me.
Premiere movies, Midnight Express.
Oh, hey, how many times are we going to hear Midnight Express was like the hot thing? Everybody was smuggling shit across the border back in the day, isn't it? A wedding,
Everyone was
a wedding.
That remake of an
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Comes the Horseman. Yeah, he does.
Johnny says work shoots stink. It depends. I think they can be done too much. But I thought this one was good because MJF is good.
It can work if it's done subtly and not not Vince Russo style.
Right.
Like the early NWO was awesome, and now
right. Jericho calls himself a
Because that was
wizard
done subtly,
lately.
right?
Moose was saying someone on Twitter said Jericho can set stuff on fire and calls himself a wizard. No wonder his wife stormed the Capitol.
Well, I heard it as Jericho calls himself a wizard, sets stuff on fire, wears all white. He's his wife's type, or all right.
I saw. Did you see? Everybody's heart was broken. That what's her face? I always want to call her Alexis Texas because of our buddy Steve Williams. What's her name? Natasha Lyonne posted a TikTok thing of her doing a workout to a Storm the Capitol rap song kind of thing, and it cut to somebody responded with just a picture of Jericho looking at her like, yeah. Just that kind of like.
I love the nicknames they came up with
I know,
for her new wrestling name, and my favorite was Booty Giuliani.
Yeah, Booty Giuliani. I know, that's what. And Steve said that he's got to walk away. Deadhead Dan's finally here. Hey boys, glad to drop in. Had to say
January.
close college friend. Sorry to hear that, Dan.
Oh, sorry,
Mystery
man.
Titans Theater, just what the doctor ordered after a tough day. Well, we'll see what we can do here, man. You missed a lot of hot action.
It's only going to get hotter with the one-man riot squad. Bulldog Bob Brown.
Yeah, well,
Or
since
Dick Brower. Sorry.
since I was listening while I was out having a smoke, I just want to say one thing about that MJF promo.
Yeah.
Okay. I love the intensity. I loved that he was trying to walk that tightrope of doing a work shoot promos to where it can dip into, and it's all a bunch of fake shit anyway, right?
Oh, it was super
Right.
meta. Super meta.
But which I hate that. And he was walking that, but he did dip into that a couple times where you're just like, I hate, and then I go, that's why I fucking hate work shoots. I hated Punk going with Triple H going, this is
Phil Brooks
talking to Paul Levesque.
But that's what, and I think that's why MJF said this is Maxwell Friedman at the beginning. I think that like there's several references to a lot of those promos that happened during the
and you bet your ass Adderall Tony is going to be on fucking TV. Yeah. Did you see
I don't
him
think so. I don't think so.
Did you see,
I think he'll stick to those.
Hold on. Did you see him bring out Martha Hart? His eyes were the size of the fucking saucers.
Yeah.
Got a lot on his plate.
He does.
Yeah. Chopped up
EPL
Adderall on a plate with razor blades.
He's got to keep it going.
Front of
he
him.
probably doesn't sleep, so you know. Dude, whatever, he's working.
I know.
Vince was at his best when he was a cokehead. We all know.
And see, everyone says Coke. Everyone says Coke. It's not Coke. He's an Adderall. That's a different generation. He's literally said, I do my best thinking at 3 a.m. Who fucking says that except a cokehead?
And Parv.
Well, okay, yeah. Dude, I'm sure he's chopping up something too. That's an explanation.
I know he's a cigar aficionado now.
Oh, that's just that's a cherry on the top of the turn.
That fits.
It's all. I keep hoping.
Do you think he wears the full IRS outfit now and smokes cigars? That would be pretty cool.
I keep
that
hoping,
I'd be totally into.
With his wife.
I keep hoping it is a self-destructive, elaborate ruse a la Andy Kaufman. I keep thinking that.
No, I think he worked himself into a shoot maybe because I think it's a shoot now. Maybe it was a work at first, but I think
that's what I thought at first too.
That's how you lose Johnny.
I don't know.
Work shoots.
Yeah, work shoots. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I totally know what you mean though. But like oh god, remember when Ronda Rousey was like, by the way, like she did the work. She's like, this is all fake. Like she actually said fake. Like go fuck yourself. She sucks so much. I can't believe how much her stock has fallen, man. Like it's just whenever she's on screen now.
I was thinking about this, and here's the thing: her stock hasn't fallen. She's still super over, sells a lot of merchandise as a top person. But I was thinking the exact same thing because what's worn off now is Ronda Rousey isn't as famous as she used to be.
Yeah.
Now she's not relevant anymore. So she initially came in with still a lot of steam about being a UFC fighter. That's all gone. and
Yeah.
now she has to adjust into being a pro wrestler.
Mhm.
And I think she'll pull it off because I think she's a piece of shit too, but she's very adept at this. And that's why this feud, they just did this like 6-pack challenge to who's gonna face her, and it's Natalia, and it was like, oh, it's the most boring choice. I'm like, it's the best choice because she's the veteran.
Yeah.
And Natalia trained her to be a pro
Right.
wrestler.
I know that's right.
So it's
because this hasn't because
matches.
like I remember her first run and it was just kind of like, whoa, she has no business being as good as she is.
Yeah,
at
it was
this.
bonkers.
It was really good. But the rose it kind of soured on the way out. I remember.
Well, no, because
but
they
then
made her
since she's been back,
been
back, it's been woof.
Well, no, here's another one of the problems. She's a smiling, waving her hands, slapping the fans' baby face. That's what didn't work the first time because they initially brought her in with all that goodwill.
But she doesn't know what she's doing in terms of like acting.
But they turned her heel. They turned her heel at the end, and suddenly she was great. She was great as a heel.
I can't imagine it.
And now because she's a natural heel.
She just seems deer in headlights.
When she was a heel, she wasn't. That's the thing. She just totally.
I really enjoyed her first run.
Me too.
For sure,
me
she was
too.
great.
I don't know what is that. I mean, she's also a piece. As we said, she's a piece of shit. But
I like that she visibly couldn't understand why the crowd didn't like her.
I know.
Like,
in
her first run, like visibly, and that was cool.
That's
like,
when I
that
started to
cool
see some.
Yeah.
But that's when I started to see some.
And I'll say it's because the wrestling crowd will reject the smiling, wavy baby face when they want a stone cold killer, and that's what Ronda Rousey was supposed to be. And when they did do that, it all clicked for her. They bring her back, and now she's a mixture of that, but she's still slapping hands and stuff. No, make her a killer.
I just think she just has no presence, like as a character anymore. Like when she has to cut promos, and the pumped in fake crowd noise does not do her any favors. Anyways,
normally I'd rein in you guys on the modern talk but the rest.
But what else are we gonna do with this nonsense?
Drizzling shit.
Yeah,
So keep going.
Well, hey, everyone talks about all the pumped in shit, and I know it happens, but when I was at Raw, there was no pumped in shit because I don't think they had to because we were a super hot crowd.
Well, they don't pump it in the actual.
Yeah, you'd only hear it. Yeah,
you only hear it.
That, but I rewatched it, and
I see. Okay.
I'm not an idiot. I don't think they play it for the crowd.
Man, we didn't hear a damn thing, man.
I just imagine Johnny somewhere like in the crowd, just going woo nonstop, so he can hear it and go back watch it. That's me. That's me.
That's a Hedgepath's woo.
I fast forwarded to see if
it's a ref counting
because they do those crowd shots that you don't know if you're on camera or not. I was like, because I was with all my nephew and his buddies, and I was like fast forwarding through the matches to the crowd shots to see if you're like, hey kids, there you are. You were on TV. You're a natural.
You just kept flashing your tits, and for some reason the camera
the whole show. I had on my belly. I love.
It looked like Vince. It looked like Vince McMahon. It looked exactly like Vince McMahon. You went to an airbrush moments before. It was an eerie likeness.
But I did it around
my
belly.
Kevin Dunn thought about it several times.
Travis, I did it around my belly button, so that was his mouth.
He made a call.
Bulldog here, doof.
The one-man riot squad. From that old 60s footage we saw.
Early
Calgary
60s Stampede.
The earliest Stampede wrestling.
Not just that, but the early Titans of Wrestling legend. Great stories about that guy Kelly had.
That's the 60s, right,
yeah.
Kelly?
He killed a rabbit on
live TV.
On live TV.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, during a promo. Yeah.
Crazy.
In Toronto, I believe my son was in Toronto.
Crazy. Oh my God.
You kill one rabbit, and then you're known as the guy who killed that rabbit.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, he's another 60s guy where you don't have footage of him in his prime. You only have the old man. near the end. But
wanna make a
apparently he was
t-shirt.
he was a
I want to
pretty
design a T-shirt
big heel.
for the One Man Riot Squad
He's on the cover of the book The
With a
Heel.
with a
He's
rabbit torn in
representative-
half.
with a rabbit torn in half,
representative
totally,
of
just over
heels.
his head. Ah, the One Man Riot
No,
Squad.
I wouldn't have a
Hold
picture
on.
of him. I wouldn't want to have a picture of him because it's a wrestling shirt I want to wear, so I don't want to have a naked man on it.
Yes.
Just the torn rabbit
Yeah,
with bulldog.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm
Bulldog
waiting.
dick.
I'm waiting for my Moose Cholak shirt.
Yeah.
Someday.
It's got to be yellow. They
Yeah, oh yeah, it has to be yellow.
Yellow.
Armpits. The armpits for some reason yellow.
and one of the O's is kind of, and one of the O's is popped apart, so it looks like a couple of eyes.
They do it on purpose.
Nothing resembling a good ass wrestling match anywhere in the Pennsylvania area today.
Dude, we
Abe
can't hear
Kaplan
this
getting
crowd,
the
but
shit beat
Philly's
out of
got
it.
to be just shitting on this, or just bored and not doing anything.
Yeah. Juan Epstein
Ugh.
getting beat up. It's one of the sweat hogs. I think.
What was that for? It's one of the sweat hogs.
Oh, look at this!
I
Look at
gotta
this
know.
count! Look at this count!
I gotta
I'm gonna crawl over this asshole's leg
mention
for the
you
count.
mentioned sweat hogs once every 10 shows. I think.
Ooh,
That's true.
ooh.
We got Robert Hawkins
Signed-
next week. I'm pretty excited about that. And then return
Signed
to
to
Dr. Steve.
Epstein's mom.
That was kind of bullshit, if you ask me. There's Mel Phillips and
Did I ever tell you about my
Oh
Uncle
no.
Mel? Did I ever tell you about my Uncle Mel? He was a real pervert.
Never gets old.
He forgot his name.
Thank
Forgot
God.
his name.
What's your name?
there-
Fuck, what's your name, dude?
gosh, I know he's
Yeah, it's
some sort of canine.
A B C Abba Dave Michael Chris.
He's a 6-man cuddle group. No, I got it backwards.
2-man conga line? No, that's not it.
This party sucks.
My
Your
favorite,
lights are on.
my favorite wrestler from NXT who I knew would never make it because the gimmick was limiting, but I loved him anyway, and he was like fine in the ring, was No Way Jose. Speaking of conga
Yeah.
lines, I fucking loved No Way Jose.
Yeah. Where is he?
I like Derek Rose for the same
NWA.
reason.
I
Kelly?
have no idea where he is.
I
Way
saw he
Jose.
was booked for one of those control your narrative type shows.
Oh, well, that's-
Right,
not
you're
not
right.
that one,
That's
but the one they were going to do in England, but it got canceled.
Okay, it'd be
Right,
disappointing.
that one
The
they
if
just-
same
yeah.
crew, the same
Right.
name.
They
Hey,
couldn't
look,
find a pub small enough.
I think Chelsea Green is the one who announced it.
It's because they booked it during the
canceled.
Jubilee, the Queen's Jubilee.
Right.
And
Of
realized,
course they
well,
did.
nobody's gonna
And they hadn't
cover it.
announced that it was on yet. Or
Or at
they
least that's their
canceled. I think it was
excuse,
Chelsea
probably.
Green.
Like
One of
they
the
knew the
talent
Jubilee
Sell
was
any
coming.
tickets.
announced that it was canceled.
Yeah, it had Braun Strowman and some of those other lunkheads.
EC3. Isn't he one of them?
He's
Nyla
the
Jax.
leader. He's the
Yeah.
the owner of
Just
Control.
Grand
Your
Wizard.
Narrative.
Garbage.
He's the Grand Wizard.
Grand Wizard of Narrative.
Jaguar.
Jaguar, huh?
Yeah,
Like it.
this is a guy we never saw him on Titans, but
But then again, I never
the
got a
Colombian
hand job.
Jaguar.
I never got a hand job in the back of a Jaguar.
A Jaguar.
Rushmore.
Pride
There he
of
is.
Philadelphia.
Guy.
Is that Worley?
I believe.
He looks younger and skinnier.
Does he have
Yeah,
the
you know what?
flares?
This is Worley before he
He
got
is. Look at his pants.
No, this is.
Look at
I
his
don't think. I don't.
pants.
No, this is Worley before he got his dumb pants and his
Is it?
and his special shirt. This is
Maybe
when
he's going to be a great ref.
This is when Dick Worley dressed like all the other refs.
Sean says they were turned away at the UK customs for
head
trying
of
to
hair.
sneak
That might not
Austin
be
Aries
good.
into the country in a duffel bag.
That's
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Like, fuck that guy, man.
Fuck him
Dude,
Those guys are
I
garbage.
briefly met Austin Aries after a Ring of Honor show. Like
Mhm.
there was a bar in the building where the show was, and a bunch of us were hanging out having drinks with some of the wrestlers. Austin Aries shows up briefly. It just doesn't really say much. But he's very humble. He's like, "Hi, how you doing?" This dude, he's the world champion, Ring of Honor, dressed like a child who didn't ever own a suit, who was trying to dress like a champion. It was like a corduroy jacket that didn't match everything else. Yeah, it was like he looked, and I was like, this guy looks like a fucking hobbit. He looked like a fucking hobbit when I was
He's
standing right
big as
next to him.
I remember.
I'm not a tall man.
Yeah, I remember seeing his early ROH stuff. I remember
the
idea of someone like going over the top rope who's such a short dude is really funny. Funny.
I was a fan. I was a fan.
I know. He's had some great matches.
I was there the night. He won the belt from Samoa Joe.
Yeah,
and I was there the night he debuted at Generation Next. And I was a huge fan of his work back then, but you know, he also had the dumbest nickname even before we found out about, you know, what an asshole he was. But gosh, what was that? The greatest man who ever lived.
No,
the greatest man who ever lived. Jesus?
That's a long URL.
Yeah.
Again, another Rorschach individual.
Who's the mask guy? Jaguar.
The Colombian Jaguar.
The Colombian Jaguar. Those are very dangerous.
It's a babyface match as they shook hands earlier.
Oh. So good sportsmanship and the like.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So Sean is saying ROH.
Just what Philadelphia loves. Good sportsmanship.
Sean is saying ROH was doing a meet and greet at a bar after a show in St. Louis, and he just gave everyone the finger and walked away.
Oh, wow.
That sounds on brand. Yeah.
Well, he was there a long time. This was 2000.
And then Sean says, "Fuck him. He can try to confront me, but I'll just get on a roller coaster. He'll never be able to get me there."
He can never follow him.
Damn it!
Every time.
Just like
someone needs to Photoshop.
Sean,
you must be this tall to ride this ride.
Yeah.
Where there's an Austin Aries next to the inches, and he's just a little short.
Mm-hmm.
Getting testy now.
Hey, what about?
I remember one summer. I was just like
Jaguar.
One summer, I like it was so close.
Jaguar.
I was just a little too short. That's the worst, right? When it's just that one summer where you're just a little too short.
Yeah.
Dude, I went on a few years ago. I used to go on some rickety local carnival rides with my nephew because he was only allowed to go on if I went on. So my 280 pounds flying around in something, I was like, this might be the end, kid.
See you on the other side, Ray.
See you on the news.
What was the Mr. Show one? Including 30 seconds underwater. That's part of the roller coaster. Like people are getting injured and you're seeing them on the news. But then somebody reporting from it, the people who are on the news talking about their injuries are getting back in line.
Did we not talk about this? Johnny, did you ever go to Adventureland?
No, never went. You mean Action Park?
Yeah, Action Park. Yeah.
Traction Park. Yeah. No, I sort of remember the commercials. In fact, I do remember the commercials, but that was in North Jersey.
Yeah, we talked about it with Jeff Wessel a couple times once on Gideon Guys.
Yeah, that was in North Jersey, and we didn't go to fucking North Jersey. We went. It was a drive, man, and because we went to the beach. We'd see all that like Action Park. Look at all this shit, and I was like, yeah, we had the ocean over here. We did that shit, and we had water slides there too. So, and the boardwalk and rides and stuff. So it didn't appeal to us.
Sounds much better.
It was apparently yes.
Yeah.
It's safer. Sir Isaac Newton says we're fucked, kid. Sean, when you're riding the roller coaster. All right. Hot
Jaguar.
action. What's our main event tonight? Who's champ at this time? Is it going to be Bruno? Are we going to
No.
get this? No.
79 is Backlund.
The All-American boy.
All right.
Bob. Hey, apparently that's a guy's
All-American
name
boys.
in the new Top Gun movie. One of the guy's call signs
Bob
is
Backlund?
Bob. No, it's Bob.
Sounds like that was a big success. And they brought back Morbius, and there was it bombed again.
Why?
It bombed again.
Why did they do that? I don't make
Because
that doesn't make any
Because the
sense.
studio didn't get the joke. Everybody was like, "Yeah,
there was
bring back
memeing
Morbius."
about
And
it.
there was
It's
like a
Morbin
hashtag
time.
thing.
It's Morbin time. It became
Let's Morb.
became yes.
Oh wait, were people going to see it ironically?
No, nobody went to see it. Ironically,
No, nobody
Okay.
went to
People
see
were
it, ironically.
messaging about it and memeing about it. Ironically,
Oh,
but
the
and this
studio
made the
is like,
studio
hey.
think like, oh, there's interest
oh,
in
you're kidding me.
yeah, and they even greenlit Morbius 2.
That's
Morbius too.
hilarious.
And I guarantee he's going to say Morbin. It's Morbin time at some point.
It's
in there. It's
Morbin
going to be
time.
fucking awful, just as bad as. whatever
Let's
this one is.
Morb.
But yeah, with the re-release, it bombed even worse than it did the first time it came
Oh,
out.
of course.
Dude,
My wife was telling me I made like $80,000 in like
1,000
third
theaters,
weekend.
yeah, or something.
When they announced that, I was like, Kelly, we did an 18-hour 3-part podcast on Spider-Man. I would rather watch a goddamn, I don't know, the Shocker movie or
Have you ever read the
Kraven the
70s?
Hunter?
There's actually websites for
The
that. Johnny.
70s Morbius done by Steve Gerber, written by Steve Gerber, is actually
Steve
Bad
Gerber.
shit.
I
Crazy.
hated Morbius. I thought he looked stupid. I was like, he's a vampire in tights. What the fuck? Fuck you.
Man, so it's a different. No, like he's got a.
What?
It still made 80 million over budget. I thought it bombed, but it still made 80 million over budget. I thought
Overseas, I'm sure it did well
Yeah.
overseas.
crazy. So that's why they're able to greenlight Morbius 2. It's Morbin.
It's Morbin time. Morbier. Morbius 2. Morbier.
Things are about to get Morbier.
Coming next summer. Hydro Man. I mean,
He was
fine.
in,
whatever.
wasn't he in one
Things-
of the Spider-Man movies?
He's not
Who's that?
Morbius. He's Morbish.
Hydro Man?
He's Morbish. Too fast, too Morbius.
If they do a
says
movie
Morse.
where Hydro Man and Sandman smash into each other and become
Yeah.
a giant
Oh
mud
man,
monster,
I
then
love
I'm
that.
in.
We've
Mud
talked
Man.
about that before. We've talked about that.
That was
before.
the first Spider-Man issue.
That's how the Sandman babyface turn started.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Because after that, him and the Thing had a a beer.
That
they
did
shared a
that
beer
great
together in a Marvel
issue.
team-up.
I'll be back.
No, it was a Marvel 2-in-1.
Marvel Tournament.
And
yeah,
it's this
sorry.
awesome issue where the thing's like working out at the Baxter Building, gets a phone call or something from the comes like the Sandman is in this bar and he goes down there ready to fight and he's just like, look, I've been through some shit, man. And they just sit there and have
Told
some
him his
beers, and he-
origin story.
and he tells him his fucking origin story, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna give you a second chance and let you go. It's one of the best fucking issues
Yeah.
Cool.
of that magazine. that
Marvel
ever
2-in-1.
happened.
Marvel two-
How many issues did Marvel 2-in-1? run?
100
exactly
exactly.
100. Yeah. And
Wow.
the last one was the Thing and the Thing.
It was great. It
Oh
was
no,
a call-
Ben
Oh,
Grimm and
yeah.
the Thing. Sorry.
Have they been
Been
collected?
collected?
Has it
was
been
the Thing and the
collected?
Thing.
I don't know because
Some
parts
of it
of
There's
it-
has,
an
not all of it. No.
It sounds right down my street.
Marvel 2-in-1 number 50,
I'm the best.
Was the
They're
Thing
black-
and the Thing.
the Thing and the Thing, which is one of early
Yeah.
John Byrne. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And 100 is a callback to that one.
Yeah.
Then they just did a Thing book after that.
Yeah.
Right,
For
Yeah.
a while. A lot of Marvel 2-in-1 garbage, but there's certain stretches. There's a
Yeah.
stretch of the 70s where it's all based around that the Thing is moonlighting as security at the head of Project Pegasus.
Mhm.
And it is this very long,
Yeah.
serialized story where
Mhm.
they introduce tons of characters and it gets pretty super wild and it's super fun. Good
Sign
stuff.
me up, man. Sounds
Yeah.
I
great.
would love to get a collection of that.
Yeah.
It's hit and miss. I've read a good, I don't know, 30 or so of the total issues over the
I
years.
had a subscription to it at a point when I was a kid.
Maybe a
Here we
bit
go.
more.
Wow,
Bob
there you
Backlund's
go.
about to beat the fuck out of a Valiant.
Backlund and Brown.
Brown Backlund.
Happy 52nd, Johnny. Yeah.
There we go.
There he is,
There's a young Johnny Hedgepath.
There he is.
There he is.
All right, fuck him
There's
up.
my babysitter I had a crush on who brought me to
Whoa.
the wrestling matches.
Is that Whirly again? Yeah.
I think it is.
That's
See,
Whirly. The previous one wasn't. This is
No,
definitely-
you're right. You're right. Yeah.
This is
okay.
definitely Whirly.
Maybe he changed his clothes. That guy
boy,
looked
he
like-
really
No,
leaned
it
into me
just
there.
the previous one was some old dude.
Okay.
And this is a Valiant.
He was Whirly's stunt
This is-
double.
This is Johnny Valiant.
Johnny V.
He still doesn't have the flared fucking pants yet, Whirly here.
Not quite, no.
He's got the shirt from Adidas, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, so
boy,
those are just
boy, does he look like the asshole coach in Little League, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Or a fucking awful umpire. Like,
Yeah.
you've got to be fucking
Yeah, just-
kidding me. You've got to be
just that
kidding me.
dick.
You've got to be kidding me. Come on. Come on. Come on, Blue.
this is this is
Blue,
Travis
Blue, Blue.
this is
Stick up
Travis
your finger.
recreating him at his daughter's baseball game.
Yeah. T-ball.
Come on, Blue.
Get your
Blue.
head out of your fucking ass. Like pronouncing it around all these 4-year-olds.
You're paid for this. They're not.
I sent out my little league just started. We just had our opening game on Friday, and great game. We lost, but great game. Before I sent out an email to all the parents with a message like, I want you guys to be the loudest crowd for in the league. But here's a few things: no yelling at the umpire, arguing about the umpire, and no coaching from the sidelines. That was aimed at one person in particular, and one dad. And as the game was starting and we're all getting ready, I heard him yell over to his son. I won't say his name, but I'm gonna change it to Jerry Valiant. He's like, "Hey Jerry," he's like, "Not allowed to coach you, so you're on your own," kind of like thing. And I put my pat him and he gave me a look like, "Thank God."
Hilarious. Awesome. Jerry still hasn't got his jacket off.
No.
Johnny.
Oh,
The
this
old-
is Johnny.
It's the old
Johnny's gonna
Steve,
do a lot
the
of
old
stooging.
Steve Travis routine. Remember
Johnny's
Steve
gonna-
Travis kept his jacket on the whole time? Oh,
What's
yeah.
funny is we discovered, Kelly, that Jerry Valiant, the new replacement Valiant, was
Mhm.
actually pretty fucking good.
Yep, not bad.
And-
Good Canadian boy too.
And I would like to see him versus Valiant because
Macho.
he's
Well, we're
macho,
gonna see
baby.
him later tonight in action.
Yeah, I never seen him, but
Against
Johnny-
the eighth
Jo-
wonder of the world.
Johnny Valiant was awesome in so many ways, but not the greatest.
Yeah, I referenced this match before. It's famous because
He just
well,
beats the shit out of him, right?
well, yeah, and he Johnny Valiant's jacket stays on, I think, for 15 minutes straight. Not
we watch
spoiler
this?
alert, sorry. I don't think we did.
Spoilers.
Because this jacket shenanigans it sounds familiar.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure this wasn't on the Titans footage.
What's that
This
say?
one I saw later.
As much of a piece of
Fido.
shit he is,
It's Fido.
that's an
It's the
awesome
name for
shirt.
dogs.
Moo. It's written in.
Moo. It's in Cerulean. It's
Omega Moo?
He's wearing his jacket, but if you follow Mel Phillips to the back, he will take off his pants and jacket. Hey.
ooh.
There's such a thing as liking the little pitties a little too much there, pal. Gorilla
I
having a
don't
top
know
note.
when to draw the line.
Dick Graham said facial area. I
Oh,
thought that was just
hey.
a Vince McMahon thing.
Oh, Gorilla is
Also,
a
the
freak.
name of my autobiography.
I'll
Facial area.
facial area.
Facial area.
That's
That's
where
where
you
Vince got it
that's where you
from,
had,
yeah.
and that's where you had all your advancements in your
Graham.
career
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
around the
Who
facial
knew?
area. No,
How I succeeded in cosmetology. Facial area.
you know I'm a freak for the toes, but I'm a good guy. I always ask for that consent. Can I look at them toes? And boy,
You have
oh
to undo
boy,
the laces to
you
get
don't
to them.
say you don't say good. You not many people say no to the gorilla.
It's hard to say no to a sad gorilla. Let me see
I
them
want
toes.
to. Sometimes I'll bring it out like this, Jess. Oh, I want to see them
Oh.
toes.
I'm concerned about that little piggy.
That's-
Oh, that guy's pissed.
Yep. No,
Monsoon.
Les,
Monsoon.
Les Nessman is so
I wish
mad.
you'd change the subject, Monsoon.
Les Nessman is pissed.
As
Where was
God
the
is my
Band-Aid?
witness, I swear turkeys can fly.
Dude,
More news, Les Nessman.
in
Practicing.
sports news, Chai Roger Grays once
Chai Les, what do you call that tiny little dog that comes from Mexico? What do you call that, Les? A chihuahua?
That's right. We got Moose mentioned that Herb Tarlick jackets for Capetta.
Oh,
earlier,
yeah.
so that's a double.
Dude, it
that's
is
a
a
WWKRP.
It is a crime that there's nowhere to watch KRP. You can on
Is that a
Hulu.
fact?
On Hulu,
Because of the music. Because of the
on
music.
Hulu, it's
Is
just
it?
season 1. Hulu has
Yeah.
season 1. That's it. It's a fucking crime.
Yeah.
Because of their awesome
I've always read
theme
that
songs.
it's not available because all the music
It's
is
been that
like,
it took
spoken
forever to get
for.
it on
Yeah.
they did finally get it out on DVD and they got the music rights figured out for that, I think, but
Mhm.
it's not streaming anymore.
I belong to a Lonnie Anderson Chasers forum, so yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, great.
I know your pain, bruh.
How's she doing?
Okay, I
is
know
she
you
doing?
probably get. I just see. You know that's crazy, dude. I belong to a Reddit thread about Bailey.
Oh, really? Yeah. she coming
Wow.
back. So Sean
How
is
is she
saying.
doing?
Sean's saying he found a
Doing
decent
quite well.
quality torrent of WKRP.
Jan Smithers, she's aces.
Yes, God.
That's good
Johnny's
to hear.
mentioned Jan
I'm
Smithers.
glad.
He's a
I'm
big
glad.
Jan Smithers fan.
Oh, I had a 7-year-old
Gas
Woody
pedal time.
for Bailey. He was crazy.
Oh, okay. Bailey from WKRP. I thought you meant Bailey.
Yes.
I thought you're just a
No.
modern day creep seeing what Bailey's up to.
Well,
since
that's
she's been
my other
injured.
favorite
No,
Bailey, by
no.
the way.
I mean,
Believe
I
it
love
like
her
that.
too. We
I
all
like
love
Bailey
her.
too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but everyone has the ones that they're attracted to. Bailey's right up my alley, baby.
Oh, yeah.
I was a Pinky Tuscadero guy, but yeah, I see Bailey.
I can't believe his
Like
jacket.
in NXT, in NXT and WWF, okay, when Bailey was
Not
a good
that
guy,
Bailey.
when Bailey was a good guy, that Bailey, the WWE Bailey, and she had the pigtails or the ponytail, and she's like a little kid or for the girls, and I'd just be like, they are strapping her chest down worse than Louis B. Mayer did to Judy Garland when they were filming The Wizard of Oz. That is, it's bonkers. And when they turned her heel and she's like, check me out, I'm hot. I'm like, bravo.
So we've got Moose said, I would wear Bailey's panties like a ski mask. And Sean says, I always wanted to make change with Bailey quarters.
Oh.
Yes, I was going to say we should clarify the Baileys, but Bailey, I
Yeah.
forgot Bailey
It
quarters.
applies all over. No, they both one spelled it with a Y, one spelled it with an I.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, now we have Vince on commentary.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's Vincent Gorilla for this one.
Oh, it was Dick and Gorilla. Now I think it's Dick and Vince. Musical chairs tonight. Still on top.
Still wearing
This
the
is a
jacket. That's
difficult
Yeah, still got the
Backlund.
jacket on.
He's had no Valiant has had no offense.
Just a couple hope spots, basically. What a weird match.
See, Parv would be like typical Backlund using his political powers to hold down like his
He's
weird hatred.
I have powers,
elitist.
political powers.
He's part of the global elitist
Here, that's it.
conspiracy.
Stand back. I got powers.
Political
powers.
powers. Usually we're ugly for Muppet references, but for tonight we're doing Simpsons.
Oh, I have a lot in common with Schindler. We both made weapons for the Nazis.
But mine works.
Mine worked,
Mr.
goddammit.
Burns, what? Mr. Burns, what did you do with all your money? I pissed it away.
Oh, I got one that pops up quite often every time I'm shopping. Are you here to help me with my ketchup problem?
Has this picked up at all? Like
No.
In a
seems
way,
like they've been lying
in
down
a-
on the mat
in a
for a lot of
sense.
this.
This is bonkers because it's a savage
It's like-
beating. Nobody thinks Johnny Valiant can win, but it's like we still need 20 minutes out of you for some fucking
See,
reason.
no, and this is how Valiant finally takes charges, only because
He trips.
Backlund fucked up the, fucked up the
Ridiculous.
move. I've never seen a
Hilarious.
transition
Is this gonna
be a
like
roll-up?
that before, where the heel isn't even the one who causes the transition.
Hilarious.
This is crazy.
Looks like
I
they've
love it.
dressed.
I mean, this is
Yeah, I
weird.
don't
They've
know.
dressed-
This is like a crazy, weird masterpiece in a way.
They've dressed Valiant in one of those blankets. They wrap up the kids. They throw the cages at the
Earthquake
border.
victims. in.
Yeah.
Valiant's jacket is made out of Star Trek: The Next Generation sheets. All right, for those of you who I guess you guys aren't any Trekkies, you ever notice how they had like tinfoil sheets on Star Trek?
That's what we were talking about. Yeah, I think they use them in more modern day emergencies.
What I noticed, the weird thing I always noticed.
Moose
with
says
Star
he's wearing
Trek-
my fire blanket from Cub Scouts. Go ahead, James.
The weird thing I always noticed in Star Trek is why are all their glasses, like their drinking glasses, all shaped differently and in weird ways? They might be drinking the same thing,
The
but
style
all the
of the day.
glasses.
You get one
Are-
glass.
is
The
You get one glass to bring,
individualized. Yeah. In the future, everybody's unique and everything's individual. Like
I
today.
guess so.
I gotta praise once again the new Star Trek show, Strange New Worlds.
Customized.
It's amazing. It's so good.
Is that
Anson-
the prequel one?
Yeah. It's the Captain Pike. You know the
What's
Sure.
it called?
who ends up in the box. You know, beat.
Strange New Worlds.
Yeah,
Strange New Worlds. It's
Yeah, but the thing.
tremendous. It's so good.
So do I have to watch?
Nope, it's
all of
episodic.
The Next Generation shit, or okay?
No,
So it's
no,
like the original.
it's brand new. It's more episodic. It takes place before Kirk. The actor who plays Pike is just the best. There's like little tiny bits that they reference from the other new Star Trek shows, but nothing that will get you out of it. And
Sure.
they fill you in on stuff, and it's just a delight.
Oh, it's
Oh,
on.
the
Oh,
jacket
here
comes
comes
off.
finally the
Oh,
jacket is off.
Backlund.
It's like showing a
And then he-
loaded gun in the first act.
It's
Chekhov's jacket. Chekhov's jacket.
You owe me a
Valiant's jacket.
And then he slowly
They
puts
teach
it
in
on
every
back.
screenwriting course.
Oh, it's finally out of the
Somehow
room.
he fits it on.
Ridiculous.
John Milius. was a
Oh,
big
that's
fan
good.
of
Oh, you're
Valiant's
digging deep
jacket.
there. That's good. Yeah, I need
Oh,
that.
that's a good
Oh.
stuff.
He's not like putting him to self. He's not putting him out. He's just like, I just need a snooze.
Just
Thank
super
you.
relaxing. Yeah.
Oh, that is so nice.
Working the trapezius muscles.
Oh, that's good.
See, I wish Backlund had written about this match in
there it
his
is.
book,
Yes.
because this is just nuts.
Maybe he did. I don't think so though. He mostly just wrote about the
I had
NXT.
one really shitty match in Philadelphia. With
Well, he wrote about a lot of shitty matches. That's why this.
I wouldn't call this a shitty match.
Yeah, okay.
It's,
Have you seen
No,
Bob Backlund
I'm in.
versus Sweet Angie?
I'm in.
yeah, but this. Okay, I'm not saying
Or against
shitty. Okay,
Angela
I
Mosca.
take back. Yeah, I did. I watched it with you.
After,
Okay.
well, I was
Maybe I'm-
talking to Travis.
Okay.
I'll call it shitty. I mean, it's had its moments, but this is just it's. Come on,
That's
Johnny
fair.
Val.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Oh,
well,
here
they
we
were
go.
the tag champs at the time, so it wasn't totally without some merit.
Swede Hansen owns, says Moose. Yes, we are huge Swede Hansen marks on
Big
this.
time.
Yeah, he's
Beloved.
Oh, that match with Bob, that tests your will to live. Afa and Sika against Backlund, also horrible. Individually.
Why? Help me out, Bobby. Like, come on, Willie. It's another one of those things where they've kind of filled up the screen a bit more than usual, I think.
Ring the garbanzo.
Macho. He's using the term macho.
Those are some nice tights, even though
Getting dark here.
I don't know. The M
here,
looks a
everybody.
little askew right here.
I know Whirly's a piece of shit, but I love his referee shirt.
Yeah,
That's a classy fucking shirt.
it is pretty good.
It's terrible. Look at that.
If you could come up with
I'm not a Whirly hater like Johnny. I don't love him, but I don't hate him.
he's definitely not as bad as Manning.
Well, no one's
God,
as bad
no.
as Manning. I mean,
Yeah.
I think I think he's better. I
Back
think
to
he's,
the traps.
hey,
Jesus Christ.
just so we get
This match has it all.
just so we get Mystery Titans Theater bingo. I don't think Whirly's worse than Aubrey. So
Yeah, sure,
there you go.
sure.
Now, if he put on enough makeup to be in a amateur production of Cabaret, we'll see.
Sweeney Todd.
Ugh.
Moose says Whirly walks so Ed Hachuli could run.
Nah.
Don't know
Well
who
put.
Ed Hachuli-
This matches almost make me want to go smoke again.
I don't know. I kind of love it.
I don't think you're gonna miss much.
No, dude, this match has been downhill since the jacket came off.
Ever since then, I'm telling you, they missed us.
Because the action was so hot with that jacket on.
That 5
Well, at
minutes
least it got
of
your
crap.
eye, it got your
It
attention.
did,
It
it
made
did.
you think, when's that fucking
That's
jacket
right.
coming up?
Yeah.
It got in your head.
The payoff was
Yeah,
kind
He's
of
no-
weird.
free, my friend.
That
Yeah.
was Johnny Valiant. Johnny Valiant's like, listen, Bob, there's no way I can go 20 with you. So we need to keep the people's
Ooh.
This jacket's going to carry the weight.
I
Okay,
don't
now
take
it's-
off the
No,
jacket.
it's picking up a bit.
Yeah, it's picking up.
Give me 12 with the jacket.
This
We
jacket's
can milk 15 minutes on when the fuck is this asshole taking his jacket off?
Moose
Like
is
at
saying
minute
there's
7, people are going to be like, "Why isn't he taking off the jacket?
Yeah,
We got him.
exactly.
We got him."
Moose was saying there's a Disco Inferno
Brilliant.
Aubrey video. I mean, Disco Inferno.
Well, look, I don't
Kinda
want to
like
hear what
garbage
Disco
human being.
Inferno
Yeah,
has
yeah,
to
yeah.
say about Aubrey because he's a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Leave it. I'll just talk. Like, I'm sure she's a lovely person.
I know.
think her act stinks.
Yeah. It's just too much.
And Rick Knox needs to
Oh, yeah,
find a
things are
fucking
picking
wrestling. Rick Knox needs to find a referee suit that fits because he looks like Dana Carvey as the turtle guy in that terrible movie he was in.
Master of Disguise.
Did that scene when Dana Carvey's like, "Am I not turtly enough for your turtle club?"
Happened on September 11th. Is that what you're going to say?
Shot September 11th.
That's right.
Yes, I was. Movie nerd.
Mhm. Moose says, no, it's from AW Botches on YouTube, but set to Disco's WCW theme. They spliced the video to
Okay.
make it look like Aubrey dancing.
I think she's dancing. Oh, then I do have to see that.
That's hilarious.
I do. Okay, put the link in the chat, and I will check it out later.
Put it in the chat.
9/11 is the Moose's birthday. I remember Sarah
You know what?
Silverman
But-
once said.
but the
Sarah
problem-
Silverman
but-
once said, "I feel bad for people who are born on September 11th because they only get one present."
Moose, that's my birthday too, September 11th.
Cool. Thanks. Deadhead Dan's given us a bunch of recent comics that he's going to be reading on the flight back here.
Cool.
I'm gonna. There's a lot to read here, but yeah, check it out in the chat, you guys.
So Backlund wins with a small package.
Yeah, and then he
Valiant.
walks over and knocks out Johnny Valiant. He's like, "You and your fucking jacket idea. That fucking stunk."
Shoot shot.
Never fucking
Yep.
again.
You know, Johnny Valiant suffered a concussion in the Philadelphia Spectrum.
Pata again? Yeah, in the green. The Masters.
Yeah, his jackets are really nice. Like a 1970s doctor's office.
Mm-hmm. Let me put this thing on. Just spinning around here. There we go.
What?
Threw my hip out. Oh yeah. Valiant wants a spanking. Wants a
Still not done.
patented Backlund spanking.
Now that I got my belt on, you're gonna hear the thunder, motherfucker.
Anything I want.
Oh,
What was he trying to say?
enough of your shit. He called someone a yo-yo.
Yo-yo. Yeah.
Can't believe I had to fucking do that match. He's so mad right now at Vince Senior. Jesus Christ. Philadelphia's hard. Philadelphia's hard enough as it is.
What's that? Oh, that's a Spectrum logo.
Spectrum. That's a Spectrum logo.
America's Showplace.
Dude, I spent so much time in the Spectrum, be it wrestling or Grateful Dead shows and various other events. Globetrotters, 76ers games, Flyers games.
Right.
You got a hand mic.
God, it would be great to have a long. We all have cordless
No, Johnny, stay
mics.
out.
Cordless mics nowadays, but it would be great to have like a long thing that you.
Wait, this is still going on? What the
Valiant.
fuck is this match?
Oh man.
You could make a long.
That outfit.
You could make
Dick
like
Graham's
a
outfit,
Bob
man.
Barker.
Swimming in Puzern.
This guy is heading to the Regal Beagle. I never realized Dick Graham was taller than Bob Backlund.
Yeah, he's taller than Backlund.
Hope I made it pay a little bit for what.
Get out of the way.
That hair, dude, that hairstyle on Dick here, that is flared. Look at that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's his headphones.
Headset, yes.
Okay.
I'm being told
The
that's just a-
CRT.
Look at there.
Man, I'd love to get one of those little CRTs. He's also taller than.
You know what? You
Valanciunas.
know you can't get those CRTs in the South in this country, Travis, because it's a real problem apparently. The CRTs.
Ah, that's right. That's right. That's right. They're fighting it. Yeah.
Yep. Everyone's
They don't
just
want
like, hey, you
They
know,
don't want the CRTs in the classroom. And I'm
Nope.
like, why? I can't figure it out.
you think that, you know they seem like it would be educational.
It's like older technology. It's fine. One of the things I loved about Winning Time, Sean is saying, is that while it was clearly the same place for the game scenes, they did a good job of making it feel like the Forum or the Spectrum or the Boston Garden. Cool.
I love that they made it clear that Larry Bird is an asshole. That was fun.
He is such a prick. Yeah, he's really good.
Unapologetically, though. Like, he doesn't care. Same with
I just
Jabbar.
Yeah. The guy who played Jabbar was so good.
Yeah,
And the guy who plays Magic, I mean, dude,
I know.
that
It's like,
actor
where
who
did they
plays Magic is
find these
amazing.
guys? They're
It's
perfect.
amazing. Yeah.
Amazing.
Perfect.
And it might be my favorite John C. Reilly performance in, like, I don't know, since what?
Cabaret.
Magnolia, Boogie Nights, Talladega Nights.
No, Dewey Cox.
Mhm. Yeah.
I love that movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's so good.
Dan says Bob Backlund just seems so boring.
Oh,
but
Bob
we
Backlund
loved him.
is-
And like he had some great matches in this era too, in this run too. You just gotta find it.
No, if you watch the build up on TV and goof around on his promos and shit, but he was super over and his matches fucking ruled.
Mhm.
He had great match.
Yeah,
Like,
great
except
blood
against
feud.
fucking Bob Backlund's deal was if you put him in the ring with someone who sucked, Bob Backlund couldn't carry a sucky wrestler to a great match.
Right.
Bob Backlund was in the ring with other great wrestlers.
That was our fucking main event,
great.
you guys. That was our big match of the night.
Oh,
And,
God.
It's the
and
big
while
one.
it did
There's-
have moments,
there's
Kelly,
one-
I will give.
There's
something
another
else?
match.
Okay, go. Oh yeah, Andre. We're gonna see
No, there's something else too. How much
Oh,
time
really?
do we have left in this?
another half hour.
Yeah, I think we get the main match from the show that it's known for.
Cool.
Jesus Christ. Let's get on with this.
It's next.
Oh, here we go.
week,
Next card.
next month.
I don't get why Jerry West is suing. He comes out so sympathetic in the show.
I know,
guess I don't know. In the early episodes, he doesn't.
Dude, Jerry.
I've only
dude,
seen the first 5 episodes.
Dude, they show him like being abused as a child, and he's just. I could see him being upset with it, but yeah, by the end, sure. Oh, here we go.
This is the match we all came
Wow.
to see.
Oh, there you go. Whoa, no.
It's
no.
okay. One more thing about Winning Time. It's my favorite thing Adrian Brody has ever been in. His Pat Riley is just the fucking best.
Yeah, it's. I've only seen the first 5 episodes. But
Oh
yeah,
well, do you get to the
Riveting-
evolution of the
riveting
haircut
stuff.
and everything? Oh, it's,
it's
How many
incredible that all that stuff happened within the span of a few months.
yeah, it's bonkers.
And it's true. It all happened. Like the coach was in a bike accident.
Yeah.
And all
It's
that
wild
stuff.
when
It's
people
crazy.
go, well, they changed a few things. And it's not quite the way it really happened. Like, yeah, it's a TV show based on a real story, but 75% of this is what fucking
I mean,
happened.
they had Arctanian all but signed, and then his agent or whatever turned up dead in the back of a trunk. That happened. All that.
Yeah, I had no idea about that.
Yeah. No, I had no idea. I had no idea about the coach in the bike accident. I didn't know that.
Hey, do you know who played Tarkanian?
I recognize the actor. I don't know his name.
Okay, you remember Dazed and Confused?
Oh yeah.
You remember the
Okay.
skinny hippie kid with the long hair and the
Oh.
cap?
Really?
In the
Okay.
green t-shirt, the little skinny hippie kid? That's who played Jerry Tarkanian.
Oh, okay. Oh man, I wouldn't know
The
that.
Valentine's robe here is just the best. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's usually he has the purple. This is before the purple.
This is the robe that I got to see, I think, in at Fan Access, actually.
Mm.
I sent you guys a picture of it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Did.
That's pretty rad.
Chief J's trunks need to
I
tour
know. What the heck?
continent too, and
Chief
I had a
J's trunks
sleep-
are supposed to be quote unquote native.
Oh, really? Or maybe they are actually different tribes. Maybe he actually did the
No,
work and
good
were
Lord,
assholes.
no.
Yes, I doubt it. I sincerely doubt it.
I mean, people have many colors for their giant underwear.
Oh wow! So this is a strap match.
It's strap match.
Yeah.
This was a hot feud. Greg
It
Valentine hates Native Americans and breaks their legs.
yeah,
That's sort of his thing.
multiple territories.
Multiple territories. Wahoo McDaniel, Chief J Strongbow.
Yeah, the only reason they did this feud was the feud he had with Wahoo in the Carolinas was big business.
Which, you know what, I bet translates to this guy was, maybe he was more progressive, right? Like wanting to work with like the indigenous. Possibly. I don't know, right? If you say that he had all these feuds wherever he went, who knows? Maybe he's the one kind of saying, okay, yeah, let's do this.
He's like,
I don't
listen,
know.
he's
Trying
like,
to give the
listen,
benefit
Chief
of the
J.
doubt.
Listen, Chief J, I know you're actually Italian.
Right,
but
right, of course.
You're
of course.
representing
Yes,
the
yes.
proud Native
Yes,
Americans.
Of course. I don't know. It'd be nice. I'm just trying to be a glass half
You
full
really,
kind
kinda
of guy.
smooth it
Travis,
over.
Travis, on my birthday, I like you humanizing Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he looks like a Dick Tracy villain, but
Yeah.
deep down, he's probably a pretty good guy.
This strap is too long. Like he shouldn't be able to hang outside the ring.
Oh,
you
he
got a long
hasn't.
strap.
No, he
Travis.
hasn't been attached to it yet.
Oh, he's not. Okay, good.
He's stalling. typical
Kelly, we
heel
watched
tactic.
this for Titans.
This
didn't
is
we?
the
Valen-
one match from this card that we've seen. Yeah,
Okay, I knew I remember.
but we
this.
had to hunt it down. It wasn't on the set.
Right. Oh, I remember that. Yeah. Now that
Moose,
you mention it.
Moose, have you
'Cause-
seen Waiting for Guffman? Keep going. Sorry, guys.
The angle was on TV where Valentine broke his leg, and then the most famous match probably between these two was from the month before at the
At Spectrum.
Spectrum.
Oh, that was a
Where
fucking.
it's just a wild brawl.
It's dude. Chief J Strongbow stinks, but everyone needs to see that match. It's fucking great.
But he was
it's
over.
an awesome match. Oh yeah, he was super over.
Yeah.
Next to at one point next to
As
Bruno.
I said,
the number two
Adam
baby
Sandler film Big Daddy. They put over the Chief J Strongbow.
Oh yeah, most people who grew up watching wrestling in this era always reference Strongbow as one of their top favorites. There's also the strap match from MSG between these two. That
Awesome.
was on the Titans set. It's notable for at one point a fan in the front row takes a swing at Valentine and
Oh,
there's
yeah.
briefly like a disturbance. Yeah.
Oh
During
yeah,
the match.
Valentine take a fan take
Valentine
yeah.
swings back at him.
swings
yeah.
back at a fan. Valentine almost beats the shit out of a fan. It's great.
Yeah. But this match is kind of evolved, and this is the least seen.
Uh-huh.
But it's from what I remember,
It's
it's
awesome.
it's really good.
Yeah, see, this feels like kicks ass.
Yeah, it was a serious feud. Valentine was always great in the blood feud.
And I always love it's still based on just a ridiculous racist premise.
I know.
Indians
Well,
used to put
well,
leather
but they
straps
call it,
together
yeah.
to
Yeah,
kill each other. Like
that's how they settled disputes.
now they settled disputes.
Right.
The Iroquois and the Sioux came to an agreement after that match. That was
Yes.
the referee was a Seminole because they're sensible folk.
Arbitrary. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But I like the gimmick a lot.
Hey, it's
I think we can do
wrestling.
something
I
with
mean,
it.
it's still maybe not AEW, but I'm sure WWE
Oh look,
is still
hey,
racist.
Travis, I'm not canceling Indian strap matches. Okay, I'm
Well,
just
they don't do that anymore.
No, I
When
just
was
think
the
we
last
like,
time
well, we have dog collar matches now.
chain matches?
Yeah, I was gonna mention. Yeah.
we like to call them
But they're not-
canine collar
They're not
matches now.
Russian chain matches anymore. Although they should bring that back now that Russia's a heel.
Yeah, Russian
internationally
chain.
again.
Okay, Russian chain matches are on the table as far as I'm concerned.
If you were to like incorporate like terminology that non what it is here, Indian, whatever they're calling it, from like the era of like when Civil War wrestling was happening, what would you call it? But not Indian.
I would call it an umbilical match. An umbilical match.
I like it. Yes, like it comes from something really
So Civil War, you say, with leather straps?
yes,
It's like
no,
How do I do
no,
this?
Johnny.
No, I'm just imagining like
How do
two
I do
different
this?
soldiers, just two different soldiers who would like.
We are
decided
tied with an umbilical.
to- Umbilical. I like it. An umbilical match.
A Confederate strap match. What the fuck? Come on. There you
So the
go.
crowd is just fucking nuts right now. Red hot.
Oh, yeah.
this
Oh, well, that was the argument we always had.
This is the real main event.
Well, that's the argument we always had with Parv, right, Kelly? About because he just hated Strongbow with such a passion.
Yeah.
And we were like, we know he
Mhm.
sucks, but we kept pointing out, like, do you see how popular he is?
Yeah.
His question was always like, I don't understand why they even put him out there. And we're like, do you hear the crowd?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
no, he was
why.
super over, and he does have actual good to great matches on tape.
Hmm.
So he wasn't a total turd.
He was also ancient here.
Yeah, he's ancient. And then later with Jules in the tag,
Yeah,
when he was in
he
his
was
tag,
super
they had
ancient.
good matches
Oh, it just got
with
worse.
Fuji and Saito.
Those were good
Oh,
matches.
yeah, no,
too.
he was probably pushing 50 at this point.
He's the ironized.
yeah, the knee brace.
He's the
knee
ironized
brace.
Cody of wrestling.
Right.
No, we're going low. Yeah.
The leg, he hit the knee.
It's all legal.
He didn't go low. He went after the injured knee.
Right. I thought he was going for the sack at first. But
Chop
The
block.
sack.
Chop block. I've told you
Jeez,
guys.
sack.
I think I've mentioned it in the past. I used to work at a private country club, and occasionally there'd be like some of that old money that's been there forever. I'd have to walk in with an walking apparatus, and I'd always just kind of whisper to another bartender, "Chop block," just to get some good heat. Especially an old guy with a walking
20 bucks.
apparatus. Oh, hey, come on!
Chop block.
Chop
20
block.
bucks. Chop block.
Chop block. I just whispered in there, "Chop block." Oh, boo! Boo! That guy needs help to walk.
Blark.
Mamma mia! I mean, my ancestors.
I mean, not cool.
Oof. Here we go. Figure four, baby. Oh
He's gonna
no.
break his leg.
The spirit of my ancestors, I break your leg.
Hasn't got it fully applied.
If he was really committed to the gimmick, he would turn this into an Indian deathlock because he could. But
Yeah, or Strongbow could have started to use that as a counter weapon.
Holy shit. That's awesome.
Whipping
he's
him
chopping.
like a
He's
Yeah.
chopping.
fucking
No,
horse.
see those chops. See, because he's an
There's the
injured.
death.
There we
Those
go.
chops hurt more wrapped
This
in
comeback
wrapped
was
in
so
leather. Uh-huh.
That was quick and
cut off.
nice try, pal.
Mm-hmm.
Keep working
I'm
that
gonna
leg,
wound
Greg.
your. I'm gonna
He
wound your
busted
knee.
open.
Oh,
Wow.
he's
Oh,
busted
Wound your
wide
knee.
open.
Come on, give it up for wound your
Moose
knee.
is asking, do you remember when they brought him
Yeah.
back for Tatanka in '94? Did they
I
really?
do.
Yeah, they did.
Oh,
Him
my
and
God.
Wahoo.
And
It was the only time
McDaniel's
Wahoo
making a
was on
rare
WWE
appearance.
TV. Yeah.
Yeah. Present Tatanka with a ceremonial headdress that
Interesting.
IRS interrupted and insisted Tatanka had to pay taxes
Pay
on
taxes
it.
on
Yeah.
Dude, I
That was
remember
the
that.
basis of
so
the
The
wrong.
first thing I thought, dude, I
That's pretty
happened-
great. That's pretty
I had-
awesome,
Yeah,
actually.
No,
it
it's
was-
fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid.
Yes, it is,
And-
but it's stupid. But all of this is stupid.
Well, it's a
Stupid in a
degree of stupid that
beautifully
at
pro
the time.
wrestling.
At the time, I was like, nope, I'm out. But it didn't even make any sense because I was like, you can't. They're natives on their reservation. The IRS can't.
But that's why, and that's the
Doesn't
kind of
make
shit
any
that they
fucking
try to
sense.
pull.
Doesn't make
That's
any
a
fucking sense.
classic.
why he's a
But that's
heel,
a
'cause he's
classic shit the
lying,
government would try to
yeah.
pull, Johnny. That's the
Oh,
thing, right?
yeah, sure.
Classic
Yeah.
shit they try to pull.
I see.
That's what the tax man did to Vince McMahon.
pull up in your front yard.
Yep.
They fucked Willie Nelson.
Hammer's never been the same.
What, since his audit?
MC Hammer, not Greg the
Yeah,
Hammer
MC
Valentine.
Hammer.
I
Not
thought you meant
Hammer
Greg
Valentine.
Hammer.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
a
you
little
meant Greg
confusing
Valentine.
when Greg Valentine's
No.
on the camera.
Greg
I honestly-
Valentine.
I honestly
Greg
thought you were
Valentine
talking-
has
I
been
thought you were
very
I was like, I didn't know
responsible.
I
Greg
thought you
Valentine
meant
had
like
tax
since he
problems.
wrestled an indigenous person.
It makes sense. So that's why he's had to wrestle for 50 years. He's paying off his tax bill.
He's always been very responsible with his filing.
That's why.
Always.
That's why Greg the Hammer Valentine's hair is down to his ass. He can't afford to go to a fucking barber. You saw
There's
that
also an
picture of him
irony
being
in that
big?
old man Greg Valentine looks like a cigar store Indian kind of.
Tecumseh.
Oh, here we go.
Gotta rub Tecumseh's belly for good luck.
Ooh,
Oh,
dual
Here we
man.
go.
We don't need
Ah,
holding
fight,
hands.
chair fight, chair
There's a
fight.
fight.
Stool versus chair.
Sure.
This is
Cheap
awesome.
Jay, come on,
Ah,
Cheap
they
Jay
rang
is
the
bleeding,
bell. That
man.
sucks. How can there
Yeah, I
be
know.
countouts in a
I
strap
know.
match? That sucks. This is just getting fucking
He's lost
awesome.
control.
Yeah, I know. They're
Oh,
both tied
here it
around
comes.
the ring.
Yeah, they're both stuck
Wailing
on
at
that
each
post.
other.
They're just throwing
Oh,
shit at each other.
Oh, God.
Cameraman. Like, what the
Oh,
fuck?
this
This is
rules.
fucking awesome.
Yeah. Oh, it's not over. Well, it's
Yeah.
officially
Here's
over.
the thing. I'll tell you what.
How did he get on? How did he get unattached?
No one in this Philly crowd gives a shit about the fuck finish because they just fucking threw shit at chairs at each other.
Yeah.
Shit, dude.
And this is
And he's
gonna
doing his
be like
dance.
basically a
Motherfucker.
finish.
Boom. I'm gonna hit you with this fucking strap.
But it's true. They never had Valentine do a clean job in this feud. Which is interesting.
Valentine had the craziest career at this time, just pinballing back and forth between New York and Crockett.
Mm-hmm.
And he was on top.
Money.
And every time,
Yeah. Big
he
money.
went to one either promotion, he was on top, right up top, man.
Major feuds. Yep. He was voted like most hated wrestler of the year a couple times, I think.
Oh
So
yeah,
that
dude, I
tells you
hated when I first
his,
really got into wrestling.
status.
I hated Greg Valentine because I was such a Tito fan.
Okay.
Mhm.
19 minutes.
Oh, he's super underrated. Like, he's one of my all-time favorite wrestlers.
Oh, he's amazing.
Me too.
Like, yeah, everything he touched turned to gold, pretty much. The tag team,
Well,
with
except the
Beefcake.
Roy Orbison.
Well, okay, that being the one exception.
Roy
Box.
Orbison with no pants. He's like that.
That's the
truck
exception
Curly.
that proves the rule. Yeah, there's always one.
I'm so tired of being lonely. Want to spend some time with you. Take my pants off, baby. Wrestle with me.
Taking off.
Everybody got somebody.
To lean on.
Everybody next to me.
I can do a pretty good Petty
That's-
slash
that's
Dylan.
pretty
It's
good.
somewhere in
Dylan,
between
Petty.
there, right? Petty
That
and
was
Dylan.
Dylan.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you can tell it's a longer card because I'm just gibbering fucking
And then-
bullshit.
And I'm Jeff Lynne. I'm the one you've never heard of.
Remember the
But
Moody
you
Blues.
recognize me.
I meant ELO.
Or is he Mike and the Mechanics? Or are they all kind of intertwined?
The Eurythmics. I
Huh?
think he was.
No,
Lynn?
he was
Paul
the
Lynn?
leader of ELO.
ELO, is that it?
Paul Lynn.
Yeah.
Paul Lynn was in.
It was Paul Lynn. Put Paul Lynn in the Wilburys. You know what? Speaking of the
Okay,
Wilburys.
hold on. It's my birthday. You're doing a Paul Lynn line. Hold on, I was like, yeah, now Bob, who ruined my career, the Jews. There was the time I was backstage at the Dean Martin show. I walked in
If
the dressing room with all the
Okay.
dancers. And I said, this place smells like cunt, I think.
Tom Sharpling once said, if Elvis was still alive, he would have taken the place of Orbison in the Wilburys. How
I
good
can
would
see
that
that.
have been? I'm so tired of being lonely. Pretty good.
Interesting. What if? I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't think Elvis would have ever been in a group. He'd always have to be
Oh,
just
that's,
Elvis.
Hmm.
Don't you
I
think?
respect that.
Gypsy Rodriguez.
Oh, wow.
Gypsy. Oh, look at this.
So
Oh, I like
still,
the
I
sash.
thought we were gonna get.
The sash.
I thought we were almost
Look at
done.
this. Hey, there's the man.
There he is.
Yeah. Before
Yeah.
the night is up.
All lives matter.
I think we got to give him a cut. It's been 2 years.
Artie
Bring him
Sullivan.
back.
Look at this ref.
Oh, we can't do a
Good
New
boy.
Year's show this year because Boom Wrestling will be is doing
Oh,
New
and by
Year's.
the way, I have to
Oh.
announce, and I'm going to do it right here on this show. We do this show every 2 weeks. 2 weeks from tonight, sirs, I will be shaking my ass at a Grateful Dead show.
Oh wow, crazy.
Wow.
So
Oh,
we're gonna
really?
have to figure something else out.
All right.
And not the
Yeah,
Friday
yeah.
before, because I'll also be at the show. But 2 nights.
Okay. We'll make it work. Thanks for letting me know.
Mm-hmm.
Who's
Well, who sees the Grateful
Rob's
Dead
the
more
next
than once?
shift?
No, it's Ben
What's that?
Zani.
Ben Zani.
Oh no, it is Ben Zani next week. We might have to stick to that because I've been messaging him for a while. Shit.
Well,
All right, we'll see what we can do.
do one without me.
That's fun. That's fun, pal. I'm happy to hear that you're back at it.
I'll check in every now and then on my phone from the Dead show as you guys are doing your show.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we'll do one. Sure. I've never.
You're around, Kelly?
never
You're around?
Talked to. Yeah, I've never talked to Ben before, so that'd be cool.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he's the best. So I thought it was Rob next week. But yeah, it's Ben, then Rob, then back to Dr. Steve.
Oh, so we missed the whole match, I think.
Yeah, that was clipped. Super clipped. Ooh, that was so super clipped. I got a bad haircut. Ooh.
I don't think
There
there's
was
such a thing.
a towel. There he is. He's our winner.
Yeah.
My
He's a
birthday.
winner.
Hey, for my birthday show to go out with Tito Santana as a winner. Nice. Look at this. Boom.
Moose says Gypsy Rodriguez later went on to be called Paul Roma.
Paul Roma. Oh yeah, I forgot
Gypsy
about that.
Rodriguez. I love the fact that he wore a
Interesting.
red sash.
I've never seen Tito do that before.
Yeah, that's a cool move.
That pin.
Oh
thing.
no! Here we go.
Here we go. Against
The only
that
way
healthy-
we can end things tonight,
Healthy looking
Fantastic.
giants.
because a lot of people call Johnny the eighth wonder of the world too. So it's appropriate.
Fantastic. Deadhead Dan's going to Deer Creek and St. Louis to see him. Johnny. Oh, just as he ran away.
Yeah, I know. He
Johnny
missed
smoking.
my compliment. Andre and Gentleman Jerry Valiant.
Valiant heavy card.
We didn't get Boogie Woogie though. Johnny's favorite wrestler.
I know. That's I kind of thought you were gonna work him in.
Yeah, well, he wasn't wrestling much at this time. That's why they brought in
Mhm.
a third Valiant. This probably won't be long.
I wouldn't mind seeing Prince Valiant, right?
Prince Valiant. Okay. I'm planning to get around to start reading some of those old comics
Yeah.
sooner or later. Yeah, I've found some scans online. One of the great cartoonists of all time, Canadian Hal Foster, responsible for that comic strip.
Yeah, I'm curious about those old Popeyes that you and Johnny had
Yeah,
talked about. in the
actually, I've
past.
just
I want-
acquired 3 of the 6 volumes.
Really?
Yeah, they're not the next 3 are not
Because
gonna be
he
easy to
wasn't
find.
the main character at the beginning, right? Who was the main character to start with?
well, it was based on Olive Oil's family, basically.
Yes.
It was called
Castor
Thimble
Oil.
Theater.
Was Castor Oil the main
Yeah,
character?
there was Castor Oil. He was, but he may have been the main character. Yeah,
Hmm.
it was like
And
a
then-
family drama
Right.
with
And then
Olive
Popeye
Oil's
showed up.
parents.
And
And
Popeye's
that?
just the boyfriend.
Are you
And
talking about
Popeye
Thimble
showed up,
Theater?
but then everybody
originally,
fell in love.
Are you talking about
yeah,
Thimble
yeah, he
Theater?
became by far the most popular character. And
Who
it
is the
became
original
eventually
main
Popeye.
character in what became the Popeye
Thimble
comic?
Theater. In Thimble Theater, the main characters were the Oil family, Olive Oil, her boyfriend Ham Salad, and her brother Castor Oil, and
Yeah.
they went on various adventures until they meet Popeye, who was a throwaway character. His first line, they're like, "Hey, are you a sailor?" He's like, "What do I look like? What do I look like? A cowboy?" And
Yeah,
he
I've seen that.
slowly took over the strip. You're
Yeah.
talking about the reboot of Popeye? I heard about that.
No, I didn't know there was a reboot coming.
They're doing a reboot.
There's
of
a
the comic
reboot?
strips. In the comic strips. They got a new artist and a new
Oh.
creator. They're gonna do new Popeyes.
Mm.
That IP could use rejuvenation.
I was,
Like,
dude.
somebody-
I'm a
Why
Popeye
not?
freak. As if you couldn't tell, I'm a Popeye freak. Thimble Theater.
and this is
the
where our
collections, the
yeah.
collections of those the early.
Do you have those, Johnny?
I used to have a few, but they're long gone. I used to have a
'Cause I
few
just
Golden
got-
Age comics. Yeah,
I just got 3 of the 6 of the EC Seeger.
they were a serial. It was
Fantagraphics
funny.
ones.
It was a funny adventure comic that it was serialized, like Terry and the
Yeah.
Pirates or Little Orphan Annie. But it was funny and the art was weird and there's cool characters.
Mhm.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was fucking great, dude.
No, it's amazing stuff. He was
So-
an amazing.
So were the Mickey
cartoonist.
Mouse. So were the Mickey Mouse strips of that time too. They were these serialized
Mhm.
adventures that were like it was
Mhm.
like the only time Mickey Mouse was ever actually fucking entertaining or in these fucking comics.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Yeah, those are highly regarded. See, they have a bunch of reprint editions of those.
Yeah,
What was his name? The artist Gottfredson or something like that.
yeah.
But yeah, they were highly, very
Bud.
highly
Was it
regarded.
Bud Gottfredson?
Yeah, I
They
don't know
were all
about
named
Bud, but yeah, I
Bud.
think
They
it's
were all named Bud. Oh,
Gottfredson.
Bug Sagendorf took over from Seeger on Popeye when after he died.
And then Bob Seger took over. for
Yeah, then
all
Popeye
of
took a
those.
weird turn.
The
A
Yeah, it
weird
got
turn in the 70s.
weird.
I remember that Like a Rock series just went on forever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like a rock. Oh.
I'm working on the night moves.
Then there was that brief period where Dice got a hold of the Popeye franchise.
Andrew Dice Clay.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, okay. So he was.
Alice,
Oh,
your pussy smells like slow time.
God.
No, Popeye used to be a huge
Cultural.
Yeah, or a big
Icon.
video game in the 80s.
Yeah, there's a
like
video
That was the
Like,
one,
oh,
one of the
that was
best,
an awesome game.
One of the
Yeah.
best
Yeah.
arcade
Nintendo, yeah.
games.
Great
and
arcade
and
game.
and he had spin-offs and stuff, and that's the kind of stuff I've been collecting these days, and that I grew up with. I love that shit.
Okay, the
Like he was
Popeye
meant to
video
be
game?
Nintendo. That Nintendo was supposed to be the first Donkey Kong was supposed to be Popeye against Bluto throwing
Oh, cool.
barrels all the way down. Then they had to change it because they couldn't get the rights,
Right.
and then it changed, and then like eventually they came to terms and they put out the Popeye game, which is still great too. Like, it's still a
Okay.
classic.
The graphics
arcade game, yeah.
on the Popeye game were like nothing we had seen at that point.
Yeah.
We're like, wow, this looks
Mhm.
good.
Well,
Yeah, so it kind of
'cause
seemed
looked
like
the comic. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, he could have been an arcade, like a video game character for a while there. It felt
I
like.
visited the set of the movie in Malta years
Oh
ago.
yeah, right.
Yeah, because it's still there.
It's still there. It's
left
still
it.
just
Yeah,
exists.
it's like
yeah.
a tourist attraction.
Again, I'll reference
Shelley
Sharpling
Duvall
again. I'll
lives
reference
there now.
Sharpling again.
Shelley
Does she
Duvall
really?
lives there.
Wow. I'll reference Sharpling again. Tom Sharpling said if there people a lot of people say that movie is cocaine, but Popeye is cocaine in a movie.
He is
I never-
cocaine.
I never
That
thought
whole, like
that.
the way everybody is. Yeah.
It's so dingy and fucked up and weird. And then the last 20 minutes are some of my favorite.
Just
The last
bonkers.
20 minutes,
Just
the
crazy
last 20
bonkers.
minutes is a live action Popeye cartoon
Mhm.
Yeah.
where and it's fucking unbelievable. But to get there, it's rough.
I find myself going through life saying way too often, and large.
Yes,
Love
yes,
Popeye
that
movie.
scene. Oh my god, it's
Dude,
so
the-
painful.
Well, no, the most
So
painful
painful.
And
scene.
large.
The most painful scene is where Popeye meets Poop Deck Pappy, and you have Ray Walston,
Look at Pappy. Yep.
the great Ray
Yep.
Walston, and Robin
Yeah.
Williams have a 20-minute back and forth.
Yes,
And
but
it's-
nobody is making any sense.
Oh, it's
It is the
terrible.
if you ever get the opportunity, it is a wonderful movie on edibles.
Sure. Okay.
Oh,
good
I
to know.
Very good.
believe you me, I will rewatch it because I'm such
Yeah,
a
I'm
Popeye
curious. I'd
nerd.
like to, like, we had started it, and Nora wanted to finish it after we had started it.
Oh,
We never
and
did.
those characters I mentioned, those early Thimble Theater characters of Ham Salad and all that, they're all
Right.
in that movie.
Castor oil
That's
is
the
in it,
cast.
and
Castor
ham
oil.
salad, and yep.
Oh, the father's name is Coal Oil.
And lard.
I mean, and Shelley Duvall, that's some
He
casting.
needs me. He needs me. He needs me.
He
Oh,
needs me.
which was used in Punch Drunk Love.
Punch Drunk Love, yeah.
Yeah. Paul Thomas Anderson.
Well, that was another
Because
problem.
he's a big Altman guy, right? He finished when Robert Altman was sick. He finished one of Altman's last films that I can't remember off the top of my head, kind of uncredited.
But one of the many problems with that movie was I was all in on a musical, but I'm only all in on a musical if the songs are fucking good. They weren't.
Yeah, you kind of need that.
But who, like somebody really famous wrote the songs, like Burt Bacharach or
Something
somebody
like
really
that.
famous.
Ooh,
They're
that's
just-
got to be it.
Burt
1, 2, 3.
Bacharach.
That's it.
Giant ass to the valiant
Okay,
face.
there's no better way to end a Johnny Sorrow, Johnny Hedgepeth birthday show with an Andre the Giant match where we spent the entire time
Talking about
Popeye.
I mean, we still have 4 minutes left in this
Thank
thing. I
you.
wonder if they're going to fit another thing in
Popeye
here.
versus Andre was. Yeah, they should have done that.
Now
somehow.
that would be a match.
Yeah,
Dude,
I think we should
like,
make a graphic novel. of
the
that.
Popeye Game and Watch is tremendous. It's just- as an aficionado of those old Nintendo things, I just love them. No, especially the panorama. It's expensive these days, but
Dude, in World War II, there were like Navy planes that had the paintings on the side for the squadrons and like pinup girls and this and that. There was a squadron of Popeyes just punching and shit like
good
that.
night,
Like,
boss. Taste
Oh,
my armpit, boss.
imagine that. Imagine being one of those ratsies. And then you look up and here comes the
Oh, those old the old Popeye cartoons are fucking killer. The old
The
those
Fleischer ones?
Fleischmann's,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
Fleischer,
Fleischer.
Fleischer ones are great, but
Yeah.
so are the post Fleischer ones.
yeah.
Then it gets into when when Popeye starts wearing all white, it's because he joined the Navy in World War
That's
II.
right.
Suddenly,
Yeah.
But my favorite Popeye outfit, and that's what he wore, the white outfit
Baby
from
Vince.
then on in.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Little baby Vince.
Look at that hair.
McMahon babies.
Now, Dick Graham looks like the professional here, right?
Yeah.
Look at this guy. He looks like he's giving him tips.
I'm trying to
I
keep
like what
things
you said.
cash.
I like what you said about the facial area.
I'm stealing that. Yeah. I'm gonna mandate that term company wide.
Hey, you know, of all the weird Vince terms, the one that I do agree with is medical facility.
Right, was what
Okay.
makes it nearest medical facility. It makes sense because people don't go run
because
into
people will go to the fucking hospitals.
hospitals. Yeah.
To go find them. Oh, I never made the connection. Of course they would.
Yeah.
Until we're signing
Doesn't matter
off.
what kind of.
They used to.
We're getting
because-
close to the end here,
because
everybody.
they
But don't
used to.
leave. Don't leave, everybody, because I do want to. I tried to do a raid last week, and I really want to with
A
Grace
raid?
Skull 83. Just it sends us to another. It sends the viewers to
Dimension?
another. Yeah, no, to another.
Pew, pew.
To another channel kind of thing in it, and it gets people knowing that they do streams over at Jarvis Washing Machine too.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stay with us. Stick
Mind
with us.
fucking blown, bro.
Yeah. It's it's,
How many
again, it's
people
my
are
buddy,
watching right now?
Gray Skull 83. We're just down to 5. But and I got up to double digits tonight. But
I'm not popular. No one wanted to celebrate my birth.
Aw, you're
Gray Skull
fine.
83 is
You're
is
fine.
Mhm.
in the middle of a 20 game NES marathon tonight, and so it'll be entertaining. So I can move you out. Harry Nielsen did the soundtrack for Popeye. That's who it is, Harry Nielsen.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Okay, there's
another-
the cocaine.
Harry Nielsen.
There's the cocaine.
Another Paul
There's
Thomas
the
Anderson
cocaine.
connection.
I
Wow,
didn't
I
think
didn't know
Altman.
that.
I didn't think the Altman had the cocaine. There was cocaine in there, and 1980 Harry Nielsen.
That's
Wow.
Harry Nelson. Yep.
Just a lot of cocaine there.
I think he pretty much invented it. Yeah.
The documentary about Harry Nilsson that came out a few years ago, if you haven't seen it,
No, I haven't.
see it. It's fucking tremendous.
Hmm.
Isn't
Yeah.
it called I
I
Am
think
Harry
it's called-
Nilsson?
I think it's called Who is Harry Nilsson and Why is everyone talking
Oh,
about
who
it?
is Harry Nilsson? That's
Yeah.
it.
It's so good.
Way ahead of his time. For
The
sure.
electricity, Dick. Just like I'm seeing sparkling out of that open collar.
Johnny Deadhead Dan says, enjoy the show. Glad you're back on the bus. Happy birthday.
I've never left the bus, baby. The
Yeah,
bus got by and I got on. That's when
40 minutes here. We're going to sign off here. And I want to send all y'all, like, seriously, enjoy it. Like, this is cozy viewing. Gray Skull 83. Thank you, James. We'll see you again soon.
Don Stockton.
Hopefully the
Thanks,
Raiders,
everybody.
hopefully the Oilers turn it around.
Slow.
Not really.
Nope.
Slow.
Kelly,
rocks.
Kelly, we'll talk
Randy,
to
see,
you
We'll
in
see
2
you.
weeks.
2 weeks.
But
Camping,
if not,
3 nights,
we'll be
baby.
camping soon.
Ken Middleton. Ken
Yeah,
the
but
middle
you
wing.
guys enjoy.
Big crotch.
Rank
Boys,
Divisentus.
enjoy Gray Skull 83, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks here on Mystery Titans Theater. Good night.